But yeah, let's get started. So, okay, we already talked a little bit about it, but who wants to go through exactly what happened last time?
I'll do it. So, you see what happened, Fred. While you were unconscious the entire time I was carrying your body. We talked to the guild leader, and he gave us a mission. A very secret mission, super important, through the council for the city. Since the guild and the city don't have a good relationship right now, we offered to take this mission for them. On our way out, I suggested that we pick up some supplies along the way, since we're missing our favorite pink-robed healer. So we got a couple of healing potions, a Revivify diamond, and on the way out, our resident artificer made a quick pit stop talk to some of our people. Don't know what she talked about. We got some really good paninis across the way. We should get some on the way back, definitely, to die for. On the way out, we stopped by the herbalist shop. Crazy old elf, which for an elf is really old. I mean, we're talking like thousands of years old. I mean, he gave us some spooky, ominous warnings about this place is haunted, something like that. I wasn't really paying attention. Don't really care. Ghosts don't scare me. But he sold us some potions as well, or some. We also got some hooded lanterns and stuff. So we got that. And
we spent a lot of money.
We spent an acceptable amount of funds on to make sure our lives are safe.
Okay.
And then we headed to the mansion that the city council wants us to clear out, because everyone who's ever gone out there has never come back alive or at all, so we don't know what's going on there. Along the way, we stumbled upon a couple of weirdos. They were trying to attack our friend here, who's also unconscious right now. Anyway, I took care of them with my hammer. It was no big deal. I don't know why they're attacking. Oh, yeah, that's right. You haven't met our new friends here. We got the Fire Ganazi, who spellcasts, and we got the other guy who could turn into a werewolf. That's about it.
They were werewolf hunters.
Yeah. To fill in a
character a little bit.
To fill in a few objective details. Yes, they were werewolf hunters that came after Simon, and also the quest you were given is not a secret quest or anything. It's also, you weren't told that everybody who went there never returned or anything. The new guildmaster, in fact, doesn't know much about the quest. It was just a paper that they found, because you were like, hey, give us a job, and they then found this old paper in the old guildmaster's notes, and was like, well, this seems like something that's been up for a while, and gave it to you, and doesn't didn't exactly know
busy work, you know.
Yeah, themselves what was going on. And then you decided to go there without really consulting anyone.
Okay. Question: why have we teamed up with these werewolf hunters that we've happened to meet?
Oh no, we didn't team up with werewolf hunters.
We killed them.
No, we killed them.
We're not okay. We're not with the werewolf.
You killed one werewolf hunter and one you left alive, which is extremely important for Simon's character.
You know what? Technically, we left one alive, and the other one we didn't kill. He stabbed himself.
Yeah, yes.
Well, true.
He didn't want to become a werewolf.
Yeah, you let the other one die, but you let the other one live, which is gonna come and bite you later.
Well, knock them
I'm
out,
telling you already.
Knocked them out, but then Colin did the spear, so.
Well, if we ever need it.
When we left him, he was dead. So.
Yeah.
He was knocked out. We were specifying non-lethal damage the entire time, so I think when we left him, he was very alive. But I did take their. They had like brooches, like pins on their
what
their
species
armor.
were they, by the way?
I guess species. Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. They had helmets, didn't they?
A human.
Oh.
Cool.
Simon's also human. Just as
More or
a side
less.
note. But I took their pins. There were 2 of them, just in case that ever becomes useful.
Yeah, we can disguise ourselves as werewolf hunters, you know.
Yes.
When would that not be useful?
Mm-hmm.
Do we also still have the mithril?
Yeah,
You
we should.
mentioned you went shopping.
Yeah.
If you haven't sold the mithril, then I feel like we're on a really low financial status. And I'm afraid to
I
look
think
at the card.
I think we're at roughly 2,500. Let me check.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought.
No, it's 3,000. We're at 3,000 roughly.
Even more still.
Yeah. We spent, what was it, 500 on the diamond. That's worth 300. And then we got all the potions for 500 again.
Yeah, but we got the superior healing potions, whatever kind they were. The
Yeah,
fancy
we got
ones.
we got good healing potions.
Yeah, we didn't get the basic bitch 2d4 plus 2 ones.
It's probably also appropriate to mention that we talked the diamond person down from 1,000.
Yes, we did.
Yes, yeah.
I could have made him give it to us for free. Another
Yeah.
one of our classic.
You weren't here, or you were unconscious, so.
Being a dealer
so-
of fine gemstones, that he may have been interested in the mithril for a trade, but
Well, they weren't a dealer of fine gemstones. They were just a trader who trades anything. So yeah, you could have still, the point stands, you could have probably traded in the mithril. But yeah, I guess that also bears mention that the party spent like half a day going after this diamond, just like trying to figure out, because they were in a less affluent part of the town and were trying to ask for people to tell them where to get diamonds, and everyone was just like, I don't know, I don't buy diamonds. so then they went and tried to get to the noble district. They weren't allowed in.
We put in to get registered for it, though.
Yeah,
What was the official reasoning for not being allowed into the noble district, other than us not being nobility?
I guess
Or
it's
is it
security.
outsiders, commoners not allowed in without permission.
Okay, we need
And,
permits that can take up to 3 months to get.
Yeah.
But we put our names in just in case. We're still here in 3 months. And need to go into the noble district for some reason.
But then spent again a couple of hours walking over to the merchants guild, where they then traded in the stuff. But okay, so anyways, where we left off was that the party had found this forest trail which had been overgrown, as you expected, but what was unexpected was that it was so overgrown that there was, in fact, for example, there was a fully grown tree in the middle of the road. Something that doesn't happen, overnight or in a year. So something about your intel is a little bit off. And the forest itself got, spookier, darker as you approach the mansion. But as brave heroes, you just keep going, eventually finding this gothic mansion in the middle of the forest. And you looked around a little bit and then figured out you'll just go in. And you went in, and the doors slammed shut behind you. This was after you noticed that magic ain't working. Magical items not working.
Wait, magical items are not working?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't test those, so we didn't know that.
I mean, you know it because you can't, like, some magical items, they just don't work and you would know it. And you surmise that this is likely a dead magic zone, which you have, Frid has also experienced before, in the wizard's tower basement, in which basically you can't cast magic, magical items don't work.
Does that mean that my automatic crossbow is now a regular crossbow?
Probably. I'm not sure, because it's kind of like, is it a modification or not? But don't worry about it though. I know it's your infusion, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't matter.
Okay, great.
It doesn't matter, so don't worry about it. Which is also why I don't really worry about it too much.
Okay, I won't worry about it. It's we're not shooting things then. Okay.
Now you can shoot things, but your automaticness is not going to matter.
And I no longer get my plus.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I've got something to tell you, which is sad. I'm going to bring you over to the mansion map. You're going to find yourselves in the middle. We are using the non-dynamic darkness here today. The sad thing is that this is something that I've been working on for since like 6 months ago over, and I started like creating the map back then. Obviously I've not worked on the map for like 6 months straight, but still here and then, and I put in time on it. But then today, when preparing for this, I managed to completely, it was just, it got deleted, the whole thing. I don't have it. So
we're gonna use the board from Clue.
No, it was a real cool looking map. This map is basically just bare bones what I slapped together in half an hour. So you're gonna have to use a little bit more of your imagination than I was planning. So all of the rooms are empty on the map. But I will give you descriptions on them, and you'll just have to note down yourself what is in what room. And you know, that I decided not to make you map out the whole place yourself. So I gave you a little bit of something. But yeah, so the map is unfortunately very it's just walls and doors. Now, in terms of walls and doors, walls are walls, but doors are those green circles, or semicircle as you see it, but it's a whole circle. So green circles denote doors that you can open. And then there's also, you can see those blue lines by the windows. Blue lines denote windows, which are going to be relevant at some point. And we're going to be playing today with somewhat different rules. So I have opened up the initiative order here. You may roll your initiative. We're not doing like combat initiative. We're using the initiative order just for like turn order. So basically we're getting this down a little bit like Clue. We're going into like a bit more like board game territory. So special rules for today for this place is that on your turn, you may move your character from one room to the other, or then you may do something in that room. It all kind of depends on what you're doing, of course, but basically your turn is you can move, or then you can stay and do something. Investigate the room, look for clues, whatever. And yeah, that's basically it. Your speed doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's just like you move from one room to another. And in terms of your perception and ability to communicate, it is gonna be affected by the doors. So open or closed, it doesn't matter. But the doors basically determine. So you can talk to somebody who is in the room next to you. So one door away. And if they are 2 doors away, then you don't hear them. You can't talk to them. What else? Oh, as it may be relevant, you can also, when you're moving, you can choose to kind of delay your movement so you can move as a group.
Okay.
So, because you might not want to just walk into a room by yourself. So yeah, you can choose, like, for example, in the initiative order now, Pyrus, Frid, and Zerud can choose to move with Mervyn. You'll just say, like, okay, I'm going to move to this room, but I'll wait for Mervyn's turn as well, so then you all move at the same time. So is that clear about the movement?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, then there's one more fun thing. Because this is a spooky mansion, we're gonna have a little bit of spookiness in it.
Ooh.
So there are things that may well disturb your character. And I'm gonna tell you when this happens, when there's something disturbing, something like just rattles your mind, and you're gonna have to do a wisdom saving throw. So you gotta get those wisdom saving throws ready, and if you fail once, you get rattled, spooked, unnerved, and at that point nothing happens yet. But you're just like jumpy, things feel scary. If you fail again, you go into the red, something happens. And that's about it. That's about it for that. For being spooked, I'm going to tell you when to do it, but you can also volunteer to do it if you just feel like, okay, this is something my character would be freaked out about. So I think that's about it for the rules. But then one more last warning is that I'm not looking to kill any players here. But I'm warning you. I'm warning you that there is something actually lethal in this place. So
don't stick your hands in the strange machines.
So like
arguably worked out fine last time.
So like be actually careful, because and you know it's bad when the DM warns you that you might die. But yeah, you might die, and I'm not gonna be like, okay, well, you live. No, you might die.
I think my favorite part of that whole ordeal was that there was such a long time between us doing it and us knowing the consequences of it. It was like, and it was also you weren't there the session that we went out into the sunlight, so it was like, oh, by the way, something happens to Fred, you'll find out next week. It's great.
Anyways,
I've got a question,
yeah,
about us. How in character, what do we know about what's happened as we've stepped into the room? Like, what do our characters know about how magic's been affected in this area?
Magic doesn't work.
That's it. We haven't tested anything out, or we can just innately feel and know that anything.
We tried to cast some spells and it didn't work.
Yeah, I tried using prestidigitation.
Okay. No magic is a no-go.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't tested every single spell, but if you want to do that, then we can just say that 2 hours later you have realized that no spell works. As said, like you already like I think Mervyn like did an Arcana check and everything on it, and you came to the conclusion that this must be a dead magic zone. So, which you know, you cannot cast spells in. Magical items don't work. All right. Any other questions?
Our traits and stuff. Like me as a Dragonborn, I have a breath weapon.
Yeah, that works. Anything. So basically, anything that replicates a spell is not going to work. Anything that seems to be that innately you feel like it's magical, not going to work. Something that seems to be biological, like a breath weapon for a Dragonborn, that's going to work. It's a bit ambiguous, but yeah.
Like I couldn't call my ancestors using those two spells I have as a barbarian subclass. So
Yeah.
No magic. Not even the ancestors can come here, which is sad.
Yeah.
But Todd still works.
Todd still works.
Yeah, that's all we need is Todd.
Do we have access to Fluffy's inventory?
No.
What? Oh, Fluffy's outside the.
Mm-hmm.
There goes
What
my
did you
plan
do?
of roping us all together in like a long chain.
But why do we need to rope each other up together? We just go through the doors.
Well, I mean, if it were that simple, surely we would have never had. I wouldn't have raised that point before. There was no reason for me to raise it. But you know, I've seen magic like this. Scary, okay?
You magic casters, you depend upon magic too much. I lived my entire life without magic, and look at me now! I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All you need is a good hammer.
All right, so you are in the entry hall to this mansion. It is fancy looking. Everything here seems relatively normal. Like it seems lived in. There's lights on. There's no like dust build up or anything. It seems like this place is well kept.
Someone might be here. We may be in luck.
Paros, you begin.
Alright. It would probably be beneficial for speed to split up, but I don't think we should actually let anyone stay alone. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and move to the first door on the right.
Okay. So you're just going to move over to the next room?
Yeah, just push right in, or...
Alright. Yep, you find yourself in another room. Hold on, once I reveal it here. You find yourself in another room with some more doors. This seems to be some sort of reception kind of fancy area, like a parlor where guests would be invited in first, or to hang out. There's cursory look. There doesn't seem to be anything too interesting going on around here.
Okay. And you said we'd have to basically have the whole turn to actually try to investigate anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frid.
I am going to open the door directly ahead of us.
All right. You move in to... Why is that off? Hold on. You move in to a corridor. Nothing in there, really. It's a corridor with some doors. There's a red circle which denotes a locked door. You can innately know that this door is locked just by looking at it.
An engaged bolt on it or something.
What you notice though from that door is that there's a small small opening there. It's got like a grid or metal grid on it and so on, but you can see a little bit through that door, and you can see that on the other side there's a courtyard, which I guess I can actually reveal to you here. Why not? There's a courtyard on the other side, in a courtyard, and what's more about it is though that on the other side of the courtyard, you see another door that you innately know is locked. But that door is also the same. It's got that same hole in it. And through that hole, you see a face. You see somebody there. Looks to you to be some elvish person who looks at you for a moment, and their eyes just widen, and they just like run away right away.
Right. Okay. I am going to relay this information to the people that can hear me. There's a courtyard out here, and it looks like on the other side there was an elf. And they've scampered away. We're not alone here.
Well, why'd you scare them off, Fred?
I didn't. I just looked at them.
Well, obviously you scared
Also,
'em off.
I'd recommend we don't split up too far. Let's try not to have a room between us unoccupied.
Well, that's not safe.
Yeah, you're already doing very well with the whole don't split the party thing. Zarude.
Zarude is going to... Hearing Frid scared off a possible new friend, he's going to move up into the same room as Frid.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go boop. Kind of look around. I'm going to look for the little elf guy. I'm like, I guess he did scare him off already then. So I moved, so I can't do anything else, right?
Yep.
Making sure I'm doing it correctly. Cool. All right. That's my turn.
Mervin.
I'm gonna move up into this room and say, shall I pick the lock then?
I mean, can you?
Simon, by the way, is out of play right now, so.
Yeah.
So.
Yes or no?
I mean,
I'm asking. I'm letting Kate reconsider.
Oh, leaving him alone?
Because now we can't hear what happens if Iris does scream for help or something.
Oh, I see. But I can pick the lock.
wait. So are you saying, with Simon, is he here with us, or we're not gonna worry about his player right now, or his character?
You player not here. We're not going to worry about the character.
Okay, cool.
So you're down a character, down a player, down a character.
Maybe we should wait for everyone there.
So, I guess.
Pyros.
I will. I want to pick the lock though.
Just wait one round.
Yeah, I'll wait around. Okay, I'll wait around. I'll stay here. Be like, all right, Pyros, come here, and then we should pick buddies. Because I agree with Pyros. I think the buddy system is a good idea, and I think we can split up. I think we can split up as long as we pair off.
This could have been avoided well if you had just discussed what everyone was going to do. Instead of just everyone deciding by themselves, okay, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, you do whatever. You die in your corner.
We didn't have any information prior though, so we had to.
Well, you did have on Frid's turn. You had information that there was a locked door. Anyways, and Zaru just walked in there. Pyros, it's your turn.
All right, so I guess I really have. Well, the smart choice is to move back.
Just for now.
Yeah. I could have moved forward because I'd still be within one room, but I'll just move back.
Not necessarily. Yeah, necessarily.
I mean, also, do try to remember to get into your character, even though you are seeing this more as a board game perspective, because from Pyros's perspective, you would not have the information that, hey, I have a door right here, they have a door right there, those are probably going to connect. So,
True.
Yeah. Okay, Frid?
I'm going to say, how many doors have you guys all seen? Because it seems like this is sort of a maze. Wouldn't it be smart if we buddy up, if nothing else?
My arm around Fred. You and me can be buddies. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
Yeah, the room I was just in had 3 other doors, so
the one here has a locked one and 2 side doors. And
well, you can leave the locked one to me if you want. I think I can get it open.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not quite as skilled as Janice was, but I
don't put yourself down, Mervyn. You've got this.
Thank you.
Zarud.
It feels like everything I'm good at, someone else is better at it.
No, Mervyn, you're the best. Don't forget it.
Thank you.
How about we try going to our left, Zarud?
Yeah. Just wait your turn. We can go through together.
Yeah.
Hold hands.
I'll let you lead. I'll follow you in.
Good.
I'm sure you'll be able to, politely push someone aside if there's someone angrily there.
Or I push anyone out of the way. That just seems like a rude thing to do to people.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Zarud.
Yep. So I'm gonna go through the door on the left. With that
all right.
Following me.
You find yourself in more of a corridor.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's horrible. That's another corridor.
And a window.
With 4 doors.
But there's also a window.
Yes.
Windows.
Yeah.
These corridors don't really have. I'll move for it as well. These corridors don't really have anything special about them. They're just ways to move about.
Gotcha.
Mervyn.
Okay. I am gonna move up to this door, assuming that Pyros will follow me. And then can I also attempt to pick the lock?
Nope, you can do only one thing on your turn.
Fine. I move up and signal for Pyros to follow me.
Pyros.
Yep, go ahead and follow Mervyn.
All right. Frid.
One question just about the mansion. From the outside, did we see how many floors it had?
2.
2 floors. Okay. Shall we try the closest door to our right?
Sure. You want me to open it again for you?
Go on, yes.
All right, Zarud.
Yeah, I opened up this door right here to the bottom. Right here.
Okay. You reveal a pantry.
Oh!
So, food, stuff.
Packs in here. We won't starve now. Anything else I see immediately?
No.
I know you need an action to do that stuff, so just clarifying. Cool.
Yeah, but there's nothing like right away that jumps out.
Sweet.
Mervyn.
So, my sleight of hand is +7, but as a artificer, I get bonuses for tools I'm proficient in. So my thieves' tools is +11, but I don't really know how the tools thing works because we never really use them.
You use the tools.
I use
You
the
roll with the
tools.
tools.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Because you start working on the lock and you just start kind of trying to pick it, and at first it seems like nothing out of the ordinary, but then you just start realizing that the like you've done this before. You know how locks work, and this is a pretty simple lock. So nothing seems to be wrong about it, but you sense that the lock is like resetting itself constantly. Is the best way to describe it. It seems like you're like doing something, but then it just you think you've got it, but then it just doesn't, and you realize that you're back at square one.
Okay. Well, all right then. I roll my wisdom saving throw, and I will add my first flash of genius of the day to it.
Sure.
So that's +4 to whatever it was.
23.
Yeah. You're fine. Pyros.
Were they able to get the door open?
No.
No. Okay. Then I guess I'll just go ahead and investigate this room.
Where you are? I'm gonna say that's not gonna be necessary because it's just a corridor. There's nothing really to investigate in these corridors.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you can wait or move.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just wait for when they're able to get through.
All right. Frid.
For Frid's sake of mentally mapping the place out, I'm going to open the door, which I can see connects to the main entrance, but Frid wouldn't necessarily know that, maybe. But I won't pass through. I'm just going to open the door, confirm that it's the place, and then leave the door open, I guess.
Sure.
And I guess that is my action for the turn.
Sure. Zarud.
I'm going to see if there's any booze in this pantry, or anything interesting to find, other than if there's not booze, of course.
Okay, you spend your turn looking for booze and looking through the food here. It seems to just be food here.
Meat and cheeses, basically.
Bread, yeah, stuff like that. What you notice is that it all seems to be just fine, though. It seems to be fresh and good.
Nice. There's all fresh food in here. I think. Well, on the good news, we're not going to starve to death.
Well, clearly we want to get out at some point.
Well, I'm just saying, just in case. We can always get out. I can always break a window. It won't be that hard. But I don't want to do untold property damage.
Pyros, what do you think? Should we keep moving, or do you want to do a few more tests on these locks? I mean, I'm kind of limited in what I can do without any magics.
Yeah, I mean, the courtyard doesn't seem particularly large compared to the rest of the mansion. We might just be able to go around it. That
is true. All right, let's keep moving. And I will, right or left if we're facing the courtyard?
if we want to stick close to the other group, then I suppose we would want to go to the left.
Mm. Yeah. All right, left. And I will delay my turn so we can move as a pair.
All right. I mean, Pyrus was also, I do believe, delaying turn to move as a pair.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one who comes last in the turn order. So.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It just looks weird. Yeah, because he's first. So okay. All right, then we move here.
I can add a thing there.
Turn order, yeah.
End of round, so that you are aware of how
Thank you.
numbers work.
Thank you.
So yeah, you find yourself in another corridor, and to your side you see Zarud marveling over some food.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey, we got some cheese and stuff in here. It's great stuff. It's fresh.
And you just started eating it?
I'm hungry.
Hold on, you are eating it?
Oh, I was making.
I mean, are you eating it or
I
not?
was, yeah. Yeah, I said I was. Yeah. I was
Okay,
thinking as a
well,
bit, but I didn't know it was actually going to matter. So then, yeah.
no, I mean, please mention those things. I mean,
Okay. I was doing it as a joke. I didn't think it actually mattered. So, but I would be. I said I did it. So then, yes, I'm doing it. I'm not going to take that back.
In that case, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna keep using the flashes of genius until they run out.
Are you gonna use it on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Add 4 to whatever you roll.
Yeah, I did,
Oh, wow.
did it. Zarud's very wise.
So as you put in what's the first thing you put in your mouth?
A piece of bread, you know. Some carbs.
Okay, as you like chomp into the bread, which in your hand feels firm and normal.
Mhm.
As you bite into it, it's like it just crumbles, and you get this awful, horrible taste in your mouth. And as you look at it in your hand, you suddenly see that it's just like it's like this super, 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 super deep green. It's
all moldy and stuff.
yeah, it's like beyond moldy.
Oh God. Oh, guys, the food's a lie. I've been tricked. Oh,
bread.
I'm just like dragging my hands over my tongue, trying to get the taste off.
I'll be right back.
All right. And actually, Fred, you do have a wisdom saving throw as well, as you now, as Zarud brings this to your attention.
Wisdom saving throw.
Kate wasn't here to mention about the flash of genius, so we're gonna assume. Yeah, but I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna say that Mervyn did not use it because Kate is not here to say that Mervyn is using it, and I'm being nice because it would not have helped. So, Frid, you feel rattled by the notion that you are surrounded by completely horrible, terrible food, and you actually now you see it, and it's strange because the stuff doesn't smell too bad. You get this old smell, but it doesn't smell that bad, because it seems like it's just that old.
What's wrong with this place? What's wrong with?
I don't know,
bread?
Fred. I don't like it here anymore.
Pyrus, it's your turn.
Well, first I'm just gonna call to Sarud and Frid that the lock for the courtyard seems to be a bit tricky, so that's not opened up. We're just gonna go around it, and then I'll go ahead and just step through the door that's to the well, on the map would be to the north of my character here.
All right. What you find is surprise. A corridor.
Corridor real.
Alright. Or always.
Fred.
I need to get out of this room. This is horrible. Let's go this way, and then I will open the door at the bottom.
All right. What you find is you find a staircase leading down.
Yeah.
Also some windows.
Then I will call back out to Mervyn, who at this point is within earshot.
No.
Is Mervyn not in earshot or no?
Well, no. If you've moved into the staircase.
As I open the door, then I see what's there and then call back before.
By the rules of this session, you have moved into the room because it's a new room that you've uncovered, so you have had to move into it. Yeah. So that's just how it's gonna work.
Zarud. Let's go down into this staircase. Let the others know there's a basement.
Hold on, let's wait for everyone there, Fred.
Zarud, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell Fred, stay there, don't go anywhere. I'm going to then step up to this room with Merv and Pyro. Like, hey guys, Fred found some stairs and looks like he's gonna go down it with us. We need to go stop him. Also, the food's dangerous, and he holds out like the shitty looking bread. It's horrible here. Don't eat it. It's all a lie.
Mervyn, give me a wisdom saving throw.
So now.
I will just order you.
I'm gonna again use my flash of genius because I'm just gonna keep using them until we're gone. Adding 4 to that 12 to make it a 16.
Mm-hmm. You are still fine.
Great.
Seeing her react to it, I'm just gonna just hide it so that way Pyros doesn't see it at this point. Sorry. This place is horrible.
Okay.
Hold on.
Taking notes. It kills the rude first with bread.
Yes. Okay, so Mervyn, it's your turn.
So it seems like from what Zarud said, Fred wants us to go up the stairs together.
Downstairs, yeah.
Yeah, down? Sorry, they're down?
Mm-hmm. They're down.
Basement and
Oh.
floor, so.
Yeah.
Very important that we stick together then for downstairs. So I will move into this room. Yes. And I'll actually, you know what, before I move in, I say, all right, guys, let's go downstairs. And I move into this room.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to math here.
Mm. Yeah.
Hold on.
Who's waiting
How
for who?
how do numbers work?
Mm.
Mason, what do they mean?
Great mystery indeed.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Pyros.
All right, time to adventure to the basement of the spooky mansion. Let's go.
Frid?
Um,
At the bottom of the stairs, there's a door. So you can move to the first room in the basement as well.
I will wait until someone comes into the stairs and then I will move. Right.
Sure.
So that there's not an empty room between us.
Sure. The basement is on the left. The map for it. Zarud.
Well, I am going to just go ahead and move in. Yeah.
All right, Mervin.
So if I enter this staircase room, I haven't actually gone down the stairs, right?
Well, you're in the stairs.
Right here?
So the stairs are its own room.
Okay, so I guess I'll move into the stairs room.
You exist in a quantum state of being on this floor and the basement floor at the same time while you're in the stairs.
Okay, great. And then
It works better in
All
3D.
right. All right. So Frid has now moved ahead then at this point, and you find yourself in. So I noticed there's actually a door here that I didn't mark out as a door, but it's the door-looking thing right next to the stairs. So you move into a small little. I guess it's a corridor. It's just a way forward. There's another door in front of you, so nothing here. Pyros, it's your turn.
All right, so I'll go ahead and move into the pantry.
All right. And Frid.
I will wait for Mervin and then go together through the door.
Mervin won't be able to move
Oh.
2 rooms.
Oh yeah. Then when Mervin catches up to like where I was, I'll do the same thing. When Mervin gets closer, I'll move.
I love how Frid is just like rushing in here. No point in waiting for the others. No point. Zarud?
Yep. Moving in. So, you said both the stairs exist at the same time, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll be down here with Murph then. Come on,
Yep.
Pyros.
Mervin?
I move up to Fred.
Okay. And that automatically moves Frid forward into death.
It's bound to happen.
Yep. You find yourself in a storage room. So there's a lot of boxes around, and yeah, storage. Pyros.
All right, and move into the stairs. At least we're not totally Scooby-Dooing this and going off in 2 completely separate groups.
Yep. Oh, Mervin didn't move. Remember to move your tokens, or else
Oh, I can't see.
things are gonna be bad.
I disappeared when I went in the stairs. I don't know.
You're on the far left of the map.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
The basement map.
There we go. Sorry. I see.
Frid.
I'm going to inspect this room and not move to a different room.
What are you inspecting about it?
The boxes, and I suppose also to a degree the ceiling. Or like just scanning the boxes if they've got anything written on them, or if there's any loose items, and then the ceiling as well. Like as
All
I'm
right.
scanning.
Give me an investigation check. There is no spider on the ceiling.
Thank God. That's all I really cared about. If it was a crumbling ceiling, that would have been fine. But spider, no. Fred is not having that.
Judging by the state of the pantry, there's probably no cobwebs either.
Yep. It seems to be. Well, I mean, it's a little bit more dusty here, but it seems to be like this is still like in livable state. Unsurprisingly, you find nothing. It seems to just be like regular household things that you would find in a basement like this. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Zarud.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk into the next room with Merv. Yeah, just keep on following my group.
All right, Mervin.
I'll move up again.
Okay. Pyros.
Alright, moving forward.
And Frid again.
Am I allowed to make another investigation check to look inside the boxes?
You can look again, yeah?
Then, sure. I'll open some of the boxes, see what the contents are.
Sure. Roll again.
Investigation. Lovely.
Somehow, you find out even less. You somehow know less about what's in these boxes than when you started. Zarud.
Yep. So this is normal corridor I'm in right now, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So I come in here. I see Frid looking through boxes. I'm like, oh, did you find anything?
I don't know. It looks at the boxes. It's
Oh, they're just normal boxes to me.
doesn't make where's the boxes. They're boxes. What do boxes
Mervin.
normally have inside them?
Stuff. I don't know. I'm saying the boxes are empty.
The ceiling, by the way, that you were inspecting it isn't stone. It's wood, because it's like the floorboards from above. Yeah, Mervin.
I'll you know what? I kind of want to inspect the room too. I want to look through. I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna look through the boxes.
Sure. Give me an investigation check. They are boxes.
They're boxes. Great.
Yep, still
Guys,
boxes.
I think we've looked around a good amount, and these are boxes.
Detective Mervin has deduced they are in fact made out of boxes.
So
I know my job.
where's my thing? Here we go. So you you all kind of start noticing that there's you've already noticed that it's an old house, so old wooden house, so there's creaking and such, but you think you hear footsteps right above you. Or, I mean, actually, you don't. Let me rephrase that. You hear footsteps right above you. Not that you think you hear. They are footsteps. You recognize them very much as footsteps. Pyros.
Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and move into the room with everyone else.
Okay. Fred.
Seeing as these boxes seem very boxy, I'm going to leave them alone and open the door to the right.
All right. What you find is a storage area, but this one has a lot of wine barrels.
Instead of boxes.
Barrels, but wine barrels.
Wine barrels.
Yes.
I guess
And also bottles of wine.
Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Zarud.
So what'd you find in the boxes in there?
Yeah, what did I find in the boxes? Yeah, good question.
All right.
I'm just gonna trail off. I'm just gonna not
Frid.
finish that sentence.
So what's in this room again?
These appear
Wine.
to be wine barrels.
Oh, we got wine in here? Hell yeah. So Rude's like,
Darude, have you not learned your lesson?
wine doesn't go bad, all right? It just gets better with age, actually.
No.
Oh, have you ever heard age like a fine wine?
Well, in controlled environments, it can go bad.
We're in a dark, damp room. I'll wait for my turn, but yeah.
Mervin?
I think now that we're at kind of a crossroads, I think it's okay to split up again into pairs. No? Does people disagree?
Yeah. I say go for it.
Pair should be
Okay.
fine.
All right, then I will.
What's the worst that happens?
Why'd you say that? It's like, there's rules of things you don't say in a battle or in a session. That's like number 3.
I will wait for Pyros to move into the room above us. Can I? No, that's not how.
You can wait. No, Pyros has to wait for his turn.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can wait for Pyros. Yeah. Pyros.
All right, so I guess if anything happens, just scream and hope someone's close enough to hear you. And go ahead and move up into that next room.
All right. You find a storage room, much like the previous one. Frid.
I am going to look for something in this room that isn't wine, because I feel Zaruda will be doing the opposite. So cover our bases.
You don't know me.
This is like, is there anything specific you're looking for, or just like anything that is
place, I guess.
Oh, give me an investigation check.
Let's not get less than an 8. Hey.
As far as you can tell, there's a room full of wine.
Wow, very, very interesting. Yeah.
Zarud?
Yeah.
I'm going to inspect the wine and see how, what vintage it is, or maybe a label of some sort. Just casual browsing for no reason at all.
So you pick up a bottle, and actually the bottles don't have any labels on them.
Oh, they don't. Okay. Do they look? I guess, for the lack of better words, properly stored?
Yeah, they look fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna how many bottles are there? Just out of curiosity, just a random number. I don't really care.
I don't know.
More than 10? Hundreds. So we're just gonna pick how many can I just take? Just and throw in my little bag, 3.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just take 3 of those bad boys and put them in my bag. And just, Fred, we should go to the next room. I don't think there's anything interesting in here at all.
All right. Mervin.
Should we keep moving, or should we also inspect these boxes?
Well, I know a couple of you guys did try checking out the last room. I don't think you found anything worthwhile. I think we can probably continue on for right now.
Yeah. All right. I wait so we can move as a pair.
All right.
Next room.
Pyros.
So yeah, let's go ahead and move on.
You find yourself in a third room that looks pretty much the same.
Cool.
More storage.
See, this seems to be what happens with basements. People just keep all of their stuff down there.
Frid.
I'm going to pick up one of the wine bottles and I'm going to throw it at the wall.
Ooh.
No, Fred, what are you doing?
Sure, you've just broken a wine bottle at the wall.
And it gives the effect that would expect throwing a wine bottle at the wall.
Yes, yes. You just threw a wine bottle at the wall. The wine bottle broke. Wine splattered all around. There's glass shards all around the room now. Good job. Don't step on it.
Wine you just wasted there.
Well, at least. And can I sniff it as well? Or is that a different action?
Yeah, I mean, you can smell while you throw.
Does it smell like wine?
Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Would it really scare him if he's expecting it to be bad? Like, wasn't the shock of the rotten food because he expected it to be good and it wasn't?
I'm more worried about all sorts of different stuff.
Smells like wine.
Yeah, maybe you were right on this one. Maybe I.
What do you mean? Of course I'm right. I know my beer, and my wine, and my alcohol, and my vodkas, and my tequilas, and all the good stuff. Bourbon.
Zarud.
Yeah. Seeing that the wine's actually real, because
Oh, no.
Zarud was taking a gamble. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna nod approvingly and look a little disappointed at Fred, like he just wasted perfectly good wine, and then go meet our friends up in this north room up here.
I thought
Alright.
you were gonna drink it.
This is not the time to drink. We're in a spooky area.
Mervin.
I wait to move. Actually, yeah, I wait to move.
Okay. Pyros.
Well, let's see. It looks like we're basically going to be all meeting
Yeah,
in
we
this
can
room
wait for the
again.
others.
Yeah, there's only one more door, so I'll go ahead and try to check out this room, see if there's anything that stands out of the ordinary.
All right.
Just investigation.
Yep. Nothing.
We are nailing the investigating.
Alrighty.
Frid.
I am going to join up with the group.
All right. Zarud.
Zarud is going to. So can you describe this room for me?
A storage room, just like the first one.
Okay, cool.
Full of storage.
I am going to be like waiting to go to the next room. So whenever someone wants to move to the next room, I'll move in with them.
Okay. Mervin. You were waiting, but nobody moved.
Great. I wait again.
Zarud
Well,
is also waiting for somebody
I'm waiting,
to move,
so you want to go with me? We can go together.
yeah,
Right,
you
but
could just move.
Wasn't Fred around behind us?
He's in the room now.
Yeah, he's in the room now. So like, the two of us can go ahead and go in.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Then I'll move up here.
All right. You find yourself in, surprise, surprise, another storage area.
Woohoo!
Much
But
like the
there's a
previous
locked door
ones.
at the end.
Yes. At the end, you see a locked door
Cool.
that you intuitively know is locked.
Cool.
Pyros.
That's kind of knowing.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, well, if we end up not being able to get through that one, then we'll have to go back. I'll just wait here, I guess, until I see if they're able to get through that door.
All right. Frid.
I'm going to look around, investigate in this room, see if I can find anything that looks like any small knickknacks or keys, you know, Something, a small trinket or the like.
That's a good idea.
Like, even if it doesn't overtly look like a key, anything that's small and anything like that. Just investigation?
Yeah, it's still the same. It's always going to be the same. Investigating a room is always going to be investigation. Smelling is going to be perception, and so on.
If you have
Okay.
to move stuff around, it's investigation.
You find this small a small comb, like a really like short one, that doesn't look too special. It's wooden, but as you requested. That seems like something that could be something, you think?
Does it have any markings on it at all, or just a comb?
No, it's got a little bit of like ornamentation on it, but nothing too special.
I'll put it in my pocket, sure.
All right.
Never. Or in case I need to comb my scales, you know.
Zarud.
Yeah. What is the door to be made out of? The locked door.
It's wooden. All the doors are wood.
I'm gonna look down at Merv. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give you like 4 tries to get that open, and then I'm taking over from here.
Okay.
And then I tell her that I'm gonna investigate the room, see if there's anything cool in here. You know, any more wine bottles I can add to my stock, or other interesting things that are important to know.
Mm-hmm.
What the 12?
It's stuff.
Stuff. I look at all this stuff. Like that's a lot of stuff there. All right, go ahead.
Mervin.
I move up to the door, and I would like to begin this time with an Arcana check. Investigating the lock and seeing what's up with it. Because magic shouldn't work here, but it was...
So you're looking for like a magical locking system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you investigate the lock and looking for like magicalness about it, and it seems to be just a regular lock. It looks to be like a little bit fancier than the one into the courtyard, but still nothing too complex. Something you could open up in 30 seconds.
Well, the other one looked like that too, but okay.
Yeah, that one looked like 20 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's my turn.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
I can't.
Yep. Paris.
I guess I'll just crawl out to Mervin in there. What do you think? Can you get that one open?
I can try again. It might do the same thing as last time, but they're not magical locks, I have determined.
Okay, then... Yeah, I'll go ahead and move into that room.
All right. Frid. By the way, don't feel like you always have to do something really special on every turn. You can just like move, or you can just wait and.
Yeah, I'll just wait where I am because I can catch up. I'm not.
All right, Zarud.
Rito09 is now
I'm
hosting
waiting
the
to see if
stream.
she gets the door open.
All right, Mode.
All right. Can I make a check with thieves' tools?
So you're lockpicking it again.
I would like to try. Yeah.
All right. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
But I know what happens. Okay, fine. This is my last flash of genius. I crit.
All right.
I guess
All right.
I've used my flash of genius on this.
All right. You are fine.
Yeah. All right. Can I still try and make the check?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, no, because the lock keeps resetting itself.
Okay.
Like you are trying, but it's not happening.
It's a lock that can't be picked. All right.
Pyros.
All right, so definitely something screwy going on there, I guess. So there doesn't appear to be any for us to press here. Were there any other doors in the wine room? Talking to
No.
Zerud and Frid.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess we just have to go back upstairs. Unless we want to check and see if there's a way to get through in here.
The only way to, I mean, Zerud suggested breaking the door down. I think that's what you were suggesting.
Oh, absolutely was suggesting. It's a wooden door.
Right.
My hammer could break that thing into smithereens if I really wanted to.
Right. But there is someone living here because Fred did see someone across the courtyard. So I'm not sure how I feel about just
you know,
doors.
well, you bring up a good point. I'm not going to smash that door down, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's
All
go
right.
back upstairs.
All right, then yep, I'll head back to the previous room.
Now let's all move together as a group. Why don't we? As a pair of four.
Yeah, I mean we're still.
We have to
mostly
get back to Fred.
All right, so if you are all in agreement that you're heading upstairs and not stopping to investigate the storage rooms 5 times, we can just move you upstairs as a group.
Excellent.
So
Family.
yeah, let me move you over.
One thing I'd like to ask the party if they've observed it. Were the hinges for the door on our side or the other side of the door? They have
Why didn't
noticed
check that?
The other side.
So the door opens into the locked room. No, wait. Right?
Yeah, the hinges are on the inside. And it
Yeah,
opens
okay.
that way.
Okay.
Pyros.
I will. Let's see here. I mean, I guess I can just wait for the next person to move into the corridor and just move with them.
Okay, Frid.
I go out into the corridor.
All right. Zerud.
I also go into the corridor, but I'm gonna wait on Merv to go. So we go together.
Okay. Mervin. At this point, you again hear footsteps above you.
Okay.
This time, you'd say that it's not like exactly right above you, but maybe like a little bit up north above you, but still upstairs you hear footsteps.
Okay.
Pyros.
Alright, well, just based on the rooms we've seen so far, I think I can probably check this door that's on the lower left right here, because that's either going to be stairs going up or just a really small thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead
So
and
do you-
check that one out.
Okay. You find a small little storage cupboard. Mop closet.
Alright, I just call back. Alright, this one doesn't seem to lead much of anywhere.
Frid.
I'm going to check the one opposite, the one that Pyrus has opened.
Oh, okay. You end up in a dining room.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Holy
Yeah.
food.
I will pull back into the hall and say, "There's a dining room here."
In the dining room, you also see a little journal on the table, in
Right.
addition to other stuff you would see on a table. You in fact see like the table is set. There's plates and cutlery and food on there.
Food, actual.
Well, the other food looked normal too.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Remember to move your tokens. Zarud?
Yeah, I'm going to go in with Fred.
All right. Mervin?
I'm gonna go into this hallway.
Okay. Brave. Pyros, you're alone in in a closet.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move back to the corridor.
Okay. Fred?
Wow. Seeing as the journal has been brought to my attention, I shall pick up and look through the journal.
Wow.
Have I activated your trap card?
Yes. You have activated the journal, which I will add to your journals. And I shall show it to you here now. So it is you know that the author is named Matthew, and yeah, it's as it says. It reads, "Father still seems quite cross from the other day. I tried to show him my art, but he seems to ignore it. He's always more interested in his bottles of wine, at least this time of year. I could hear him muttering to himself about mother. I wish I could remember her, but I was so very young when she died. Whatever illness took her, I wish it stays away from father." And one thing that you take specific notice of in this journal is the date.
Mm-hmm.
The date is 1348 CE, while you are currently in 1432 CE.
It's been almost 100 years.
Yeah.
I will pocket the journal after making note of it and bringing it to the attention of Zarud. That fact.
You read it loudly and everyone heard.
Yeah.
Zarud.
I listened to his words. I'm like, that's an interesting book. All right, then. We should keep an eye out for people who are sick, and avoid them. And I am going to wait and do nothing.
Okay.
Cerulean Knight is now hosting
Mervin.
the stream.
See, I want to keep moving, but people have to go with me. So I
Don't
guess
have to. You could go off by yourself.
No, it's a bad idea. I'll stand by this door and say, I need my buddy with me.
You can just say you wait. Pyros.
I'll go ahead and move to the same hallway as Mervin.
Okay, Fred.
How many chairs are there at the dining room table?
6.
And how many of them have plates with cutlery and food?
6.
Is one of them the chairs at like the head of the table, or are they 3 on each side?
3 on each side. It's a pretty large table. This is a fancy mansion.
Is there a tablecloth?
No.
Could I look under the table?
Yes.
At the bottom of the underside of the table as well, and just under the table in general.
Yes.
Do you want an investigation check for that?
No.
Okay.
you look under the table, there's nothing. No spooky ghosts. Or anything else.
Can I also look at the ceiling?
Nothing on the ceiling.
Okay. Is that my action, or can I still do
No,
it?
that goes into your free action. You were just looking. You looked around. Didn't really do much.
I will wait for Zarud, and then I guess we'll go to the next room.
All right, Zarud.
Yep, he says he's gonna wait on me, so we're going to the next room together up north.
All right, you find. I'm gonna have you guess what you find.
Okay, I want to say quarter, but I'm not gonna guess a quarter. I'm gonna guess a bedroom.
Interesting guess.
My money is on kitchen.
Okay, HJ wins this one. Yes, it is the kitchen.
I was gonna guess bedroom. I don't know.
On the ground.
It'd be weird because to have the pantry and the kitchen so far from each other. They're literally opposite sides of the house.
Corridors, for the start.
But at least the kitchen is next to the dining room.
That's fair. That's fair.
Frid, move your token. And Mervin.
I'm still listening. I'm getting a popsicle.
Yep.
I wait for Pyros to move into the room above.
All right, Pyros, do you move?
Yep, go ahead and move up.
You find a corridor.
Woohoo!
Frid.
I would like to inspect this room.
All right. Kitchen inspection.
Investigation.
It looks like overall, just beyond the investigation, it looks quite fancy and none of you are exactly specialists in architectural styles of places, so it hasn't really dawned on you exactly. But now with the note and the time on it and looking at the kitchen and kind of the stuff that they have here, you feel like this place is a little bit antiquated, like it's all a little old in terms of like the things.
And like the style.
Yeah, basically it looks like it is from 100 years ago. Even though I don't think any of your characters are actually that old, because you've all picked young characters.
Urban's like 50, which half elves age a little slower, right?
It's like 150 is their max, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah, about humanish. But regardless, none of you are 100 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look through the kitchen, kind of look through stuff. You don't find anything interesting there. No combs. Yeah, it seems to be just kitchenware and yeah.
Can I pocket a knife?
Sure. Zarud.
I'm going to move to the next room with my other friends, and away from
All
my knife-wielding, stabbing friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get stabbed.
I mean, I think Frid's got a better weapon than a kitchen knife. But
You mean the magic you can't cast?
He has a rapier.
I also have a
Yeah.
breath weapon, if nothing else.
an actual sword. Mervin.
Let's wait and then move into the room to our right.
Okay. Paros, moving right.
Yep.
You find yourself in a fancy little living room. There's like sofas, table, a small bookshelf.
Can I tell that this is the other side of that courtyard?
Yeah. You can also see that there's a door that you magically know is locked, and it's got that little hole in it where you can see the courtyard.
So, Fred saw someone in this room. Right? Is there any signs that, like, someone was just in here? Like tea that's still warm or something?
I was gonna ask, what are signs of somebody just having been in a room?
Yeah.
Then you'll have to give me a check for that, but Frid.
In the kitchen still. Does it look like anything's being prepared or in the process of being prepared?
No. Through your grand ability of deduction, you have figured out that since the food is prepared and ready over on the dining room table, that it has already been prepared.
Yes, I would figure that out, wouldn't I?
Yeah, there's nothing additional being prepared here.
I'm actually going to put the knife back down and then go into the next room.
Made you feel bad about it.
Okay. No knife. Zarude.
Yep, going in.
Mervin.
I make an investigation check. He's just been in here.
You investigate with your best Batman abilities, and you have no idea. You don't find any like obvious evidence that somebody was right here just then. So no idea. Maybe not.
All right.
You hear footsteps again upstairs above you.
Well, it sounds like if there is someone here, they've already moved upstairs, which we've already investigated their left side of the house so far, so it must be off to the right. So go ahead and head to that door.
All right. You arrive in let's call it a trophy room. Yeah. It's like it's got hunting trophies, stuffed heads on the wall, and there's a fireplace and a big fancy chair on it in front of it. And you see like from where you are, the chair is facing away from you, but you can see that there's somebody sitting on the chair.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello.
You will have to wait for your turn to investigate the chair further, though. Frid.
I'm going to wait.
Okay.
It's gonna be Mother's
Zarude?
dead body or
Peering, I see, Pyros finds a very large room, so I'm obviously going after him. Not leaving him alone.
Mervin?
Yeah, I say, come on, Fred, catch up, and then move on to this room.
Catch up.
Assuming that Fred will follow.
Pyros.
Alright, well, I mean, out of character, this obviously sounds like a bad idea, but in character, I was gonna go ahead and try and check out the person sitting in the chair. Hey, sorry, don't mean to disturb you. We were sent to check this place out by the city council. And move closer to wherever the chair is.
Yep, no response.
Go ahead and try to take a look at that and see, go around the front of the chair and see who's there.
All right. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Hey, that worked.
It indeed did. So what you see is you see an elf character there, and they are just like sitting there, completely calm, and like they have. Well, I'm gonna say they have a calm expression on their face, but there's a problem because half of their face is gone. Like their jaw is like gone, and like just basically below their nose, everything is just like gone. There's just like a gaping lack of things there, and yeah, they're just sitting there, dead. You can tell that they are very much dead, and you know what you know is that the wound is fresh, though. It is dripping blood all over them, and also in their hand they are holding a note.
Am I able to take the note, or would that be extra?
Well, you're not going to be able to read it, so we'll leave it to another person to do.
All right. Yeah, this person has expired. Yeah.
Oh, what is it, Paros? That's all right. My bad. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You can talk.
Oh yeah. Oh, what is Paros?
There's a dead person here. Might be the father from that other story, I would guess, but
100 years old. He must be an elf.
He's got something in his hands here.
Oh, well, I'll come over and look at it when it's my turn.
Frid.
I'm going to go into the room.
Yeah. Right choice. Zarud.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over to the body and look what's in his hand. That guy's like, I make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh no, close my character sheet. Hold on a second here. Roll 20.
No character sheet. You fail automatically.
I mean, that's fair. Whoa, roll 20 just froze on me. Hold on 1 second here.
Yep.
All right, wisdom saving throw, go. It's just a dead body. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
You're fine. Yes, you pick up the note.
Yeah.
And I assume you read it as well.
Oh, wait, can I read it? Is it in one of the languages I know of?
Yes, it is in common.
Oh, okay.
And it is here. There's no name on it or anything. The note reads, as Zarud reads out loudly to everyone, I'm no good at writing this kind of stuff, but I don't know if I'm getting out of here alive. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Zarud's reading this aloud, so Zarud, read it aloud.
Yes. So here, I'm no good at writing this kind of stuff, but I don't know if I'm getting out of here alive. I should have taken another job. Or I should have never taken this job. All of the treasures of the world aren't going to be worth this. Well, I don't believe that. Let's see what's going on here. He talks about there's a thing. It's haunting him wherever he goes. It moves through the walls and the floors. It appears where it wants. Sounds like a ghost. All right. Should have brought some silver weapons. That's going to be great. And there's this other place apparently he's talking about. Whenever he gets overwhelmed by this place, he wakes up there. And he will never wake up there again. The thing is there. That thing is there too. But somehow more. He found a way to calm down is by being touch a window towards the outside of the house. Maybe a little bit of the real world seeps in. He doesn't know there's a solution to this house, and he figured out the old man was into occult stuff. So he bets there's something in the library on the second floor. He says the courtyard key fits the lock, but the door seems completely jammed. Now unless I got my hammer on it. And at the down here, at the very bottom, he's talking about he's been here for a very long time. He's just learned how to play the game. As long as he doesn't do anything to alert the thing, he should be fine. Just gotta stay calm. Hey, everyone, make sure you stay calm. Just letting you know. That's what the dead bodies guy says. All right, here, you want to read it, Pyros? I hand it to Pyros.
Does it
So-
immolate when he
Yeah.
touches it?
It might be easier to just try not to move it into third person when reading the letter, but as you all hear this, I'm gonna have everybody roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was reading it as if Rude was reading it aloud, so it was a little bit weird though. Wisdom saving throw. I'm good at those. See, 14 or 16. Yeah, flawless.
Okay, let's see now. Frid. Oh yes, Frid. Yes, Frid is Frid. Pyros. Mervin. Yeah, okay. So, here's the thing. All of you are rattled.
All failed.
So, I'll add the yellow thing to all of you. And yes, Frid, you are not. You are beyond. You get the red dot. And at this point, as none of you are directly observing Frid in the same room, you don't exactly see anything. And I was gonna wait a minute. Can I just actually? I just now realized. I can just duplicate? Yes. Yes, very good. Because I don't necessarily want you to be able to see each other's movement here, because Frid, I'm going to take you to another map which is identical to this, and I need to reveal about the same area as the other one. Oh, this doesn't have the markings for the doors and windows. Well, it's gonna be fine.
You just like blink to the ethereal plane or something.
So yeah, you you don't see Frid anymore if you were to go into the living room. Frid has disappeared, but you don't know that yet. But what Frid knows is that you just sort of black out for a moment, and you like open your eyes and you look around, and the place looks completely different. You can tell that you're still in the same mansion, but it looks absolutely horrible. There's like blood dripping on the walls. The whole place looks much more dilapidated. You notice that like all the doors have been like smashed down, and it's just horrible. There's a horrible smell. There's a horrible like ringing in your ears. Everything is just horrible in this place all of a sudden, and you can't hear your friends in the next room now. You don't know if it's just the ringing or what it is, but yeah, you are now in this strange place.
Okay.
So it is Mervin's turn.
Okay. Is there like is there do any of the tables or anything have like a cloth over them or something? Is there like a tablecloth? Is there a sheet of any kind that I can use to cover the dead body?
No.
Okay, I'd have to like run back to the dining room.
There wasn't one. Oh,
Do you
would-
go? Do you go check out the dead body though?
No. There's no like blanket or anything on the couch in the next. Was there a blanket on the couch in the next room, like the sitting room over here?
No. You haven't seen anything to use as a cover. Maybe in the storage room in the basement you could.
Okay.
But so you're not going to go look at the elf. You don't want to.
I don't want to go look at the elf.
Okay.
I'm spooked out by the note, and I heard half of the face is missing, and so I don't need to go look at the dead body.
Sure. I just no. Okay, it's fine. Yeah.
Then I will signal to Pyrus and I guess Sarud too that I would like to move into this room, and then I will wait.
All right.
I haven't noticed yet that there's anything wrong.
You notice something wrong though, right now, because you hear off to the west, towards the living room, and that way, you hear this strange. I would describe it as a screech, but it's not like high pitched loud. It is pretty loud, but it's like a lower screech, and you hear like rattling of bones, and you get a bad feeling about this. And it is Pyrus' turn. Everything's fine.
All right, so to
They didn't hear the noise?
Yeah. Everybody heard the noise.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
except for Frid.
Right.
You're hearing your
Also,
own things.
I don't have a turn thing because I'm on a different map.
Correct.
Oh yeah, you're not in the. I can see you in the turn order still.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
So to recap the note, it sounds like there's a key in the courtyard, and there's some sort of thing here and some portal to other places, but I guess touching windows helps.
Oh yeah, that's why I just read from the letter. Yeah.
Yeah, just as a clarificate, well, to make sure everyone understands.
I think we've graduated to smashing down doors, Sarud. If it becomes necessary.
Yeah.
Just as a side note. I'm officially freaked out enough that
I'm freaked out too. There's ghosts in here. I ain't messing with those.
Yeah. No, I don't like it.
All right, hey, has anyone? No, it's not my turn. Never mind.
Yeah. All right. So I guess Mervin was wanting to move to the next room. So yeah, I'll go ahead and start there.
Okay. You find yourself in a display room, a sort of gallery with like you find some fine pottery and small statuettes and such in there.
Okay.
Then it is Frid's turn.
Okay. Wow. I am well and truly
You're fine.
quite
You're right
scared.
next to the room next to me.
So, did I hear everything that was in the whole message? Like, did I fully hear all of it?
Yeah, you heard the whole message. That's what got you spooked.
Yeah. First off, what do I know about, if anything, about a creature of that description that can go through walls like a ghost? What does Frid know about?
The description was too vague to really know anything. Like, you know that there's ghosts, you know that there's creatures that can go through walls. you know that there's a lot of them, so
Mhm.
it could be anything really.
Because on this map it's not red or green, are the courtyard doors still red and locked?
No, as I said, all the doors are smashed in
Smashed in, okay.
or down, as in no doors.
Seeing as my wisdom score is what it is, I honestly don't think my immediate reaction would be to run to a window, and I'd probably first go into the room where I believe that my party are. So I'm going to do that and move to the room where, if it was the same place, they should be.
You find yourself in the same trophy room, but just a horrible version of it. Blood. You don't see a body there or anything. The chair has been thrown to the ground. There's no fire in the fireplace. You and by the way, something that you do notice when you just look out of the windows is that before, out of the windows you saw this dark forest there. Now you see darkness. It's like a sort of strange swirly mist of darkness. It's not a lack of light. It's something else. Something disturbingly disturbing. Yeah. Zarud.
Fred, where are you? We're good in here. We're gonna move on. Fred? Fred? Hello? I'm gonna poke my head in the room where I just saw him at. Oh, he broke the buddy system. That's not good. Alright.
Yeah, as you move in there, you hear that bone rattle sound louder, and it's still to the west of you, to the left of you.
Well, I can't do anything else, so that's my turn.
Yeah.
I was looking for my body's gone.
Mervin.
I do not know that anything is wrong. I would like to, I guess, investigate the. You know what? Actually, I don't really care about all this pretty stuff. 'Cause everything's creepy, and this stuff is. Actually, you know what? I want to see if any of it's magical in nature, or is supposed to be magical in nature. Investigation or history, maybe?
What?
No,
What?
I know. Sorry.
What?
I would
If
like
you're
to
trying to
invest-
magical, you need to use the spell detect magic. If you're trying to figure out something that's related to magic, that'd be an Arcana check, I would assume, unless Duke does things differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about what you're exactly trying to do here.
Yeah, I want to know if anything on display is like, oh, I can tell that that's supposed to be a sphere for, is it clairvoyance that needs that, or scrying bowl, or something that's yes, that would be for.
I mean, I can tell you for free that there's nothing that's obviously for magical purposes. Obviously, there's some things that can be used for magic,
Right.
specifically for some as a component or such. But there's nothing that is there's no wands of spell casting.
Okay.
Or anything like that.
Then I'm not terribly interested in what's in here, unless you disagree, Pyros. Do you want to look around or keep going?
Well, so far our main clues are something to do with the windows, and then something in the courtyard, like a key apparently that's for a library upstairs. I don't know if we want to continue looking for the stairs or if we want to go back to the courtyard right now.
Yeah. Let's.
Because we did just pass another door to the courtyard.
Yeah. I think Zerud can take care of the door. So let's just see if we can find the staircase real quick, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
All right. So then we're gonna move.
Also, I'm gonna remind you that you did hear a really weird sound with bone rattling and everything coming from the west. So
okay.
just when you're like
That is
thinking,
true.
should we just
You know
casually go over that way?
But you are right. You're right. There was that weird noise. Let's just see if anything's up. So I guess let's move as a pair back into the room with the dead body.
Okay.
All right. Before you move, though, as it's Pyrus's move, what happens before Pyrus's turn, though, is that Zerud. I guess you could just do the wisdom saving throw at this point.
Okay.
Through the wall comes something. It kind of just it seems like there's a form of a humanoid just like pushing through it. It seems like it's using some like force to get through it. It's not just like walking completely through. But yeah, you see what comes out amounts to basically looking like a humanoid creature, but just made out of bones. But you also notice that it seems like there's too many bones for a human. There's like bones rattling about and just floating around, and there's this dark black and purple misty energy stuff surrounding this creature, and it just comes out of there and it just looks at you, and it's that's the creature's turn, so it doesn't do anything else. But you are in fact, unfortunately, double rattled. Yeah. So as this happens, you you black out for a moment, you open up your eyes, same thing as with Frid, although what is different about it here is that you are now hold on, I gotta take you to the other map here. You are in the room. Here we go. You're over there. Same thing, blood walls, everything horrible, terrible. But the creature is still there with you.
Oh no!
But you look at it, and it looks even more terrifying here. Because it is also like covered in blood, and it's like bleeding and drooping blood, which also doesn't like it's just. It seems like there's even more bones. It's even worse.
Well.
No, not yet. No. But yeah. Yep. Pyrus.
Cool. Not cool, but cool.
Cool.
All right, so we were moving back into the trophy room, right?
Yep. So yeah, you can also.
This is like Scooby-Doo now. As soon as we move into the other room, the other people disappear.
Hey, but we're following the buddy system.
Yeah,
We try.
you can still hear you can still hear the rattling there to the west.
But now we can no longer hear Zerud.
Yeah, you don't hear the root or anything. Frid.
Can I hear the monster now? Or the
No, you can't. You're still hearing
Do I
the
hear
like
anything
ringing in your
different
noise.
from before?
No.
Well, the party is not where I was. So I guess I want to go get the key because it'd be a waste of a journey to have to come back here because this is not a nice place. So, on that logic, the closest way to get the key would be to go back through the broken door into the room where I just was.
Mm-hmm. They use the root.
Is the
Freaking
root
out.
conscious?
Yep, freaking out in front of a terrible bone monster.
That I can see.
Yes.
Zarud, what is that? It's... Is it
Sorry,
wearing
what's
any?
that?
Does it have any clothes at all, or any
No.
cloth? Just flesh and bones.
Yeah, bones. Just bones. The root.
Yeah. So it's in my face. Do I feel like it's like? Okay, so it's in my face. I remember the book. Touching windows makes you calm. So I'm going to immediately like look at Fred. Touch the windows. And I'm gonna go to the window and touch it.
Press
All right.
yourself up against it.
Yep, you go there and you like
Yep.
touch the window, and you immediately sense like a strange calmness come over you, and you sense like you're just like calming down all of a sudden, like properly, and you find the surroundings around you also changing back into everything as it was, as you saw it. The creature is still there with you, now again in less
What do you want from me?
terrible form. On the side of Fred, though, you see Zarud go and touch the window and then sort of sigh a relief and disappear. But then you also see that the window itself kind of gets covered up in blood and sort of just disappears out of view. The whole window is like, it seems to be like completely corrupted and just like covered up. And I shall mark it out with an X.
Oh. That's cool.
Mervin?
I guess because there was a scary noise, I don't think I'm gonna shout for everyone. I'm just gonna kind of whisper to Pyros, let's keep on going and make sure not to, alert anything that might be here, and carefully advance to the door.
Oh, we have heard Zarud when he came back and yell at the
No, you haven't heard Zarud, but you have heard still the bone rattling right there. It's like right there in the next room. You can hear it.
Oh, okay.
Are you willingly just like going in there? Is that your plan? Go towards the scary sound?
There's a scary sound, but I also know that's where they are. So yeah, I think we're gonna
All right.
take up stance and go in that room.
Yep. So, the creature acts up, and like Zarud and Frid, you both are in the room with this creature, which exists in both places at the same time. So you can see its movements, which correspond with each other in both places. So for Frid, what you notice is that the creature looks at you, and even though it's got like just a skull, it doesn't have really any expressions. You get the sense that it sort of just looks at you and just turns away, like it is somehow just sort of disinterested in you. That's the sense that you get out of it. The little that you can read this thing. A bony skeleton. And it turns away from you, and it turns towards the root. And the creature just comes in and comes at Zarud with just like it just sort of flies through you. The bones like go around you, and it passes through you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to ask you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Cool. I'm like, and a die?
No. And you die.
Now I die. Yeah.
You have shell shock.
But you are now rattled as the creature passes through you, and you feel a really weird sensation as this dark energy sort of just goes through your whole body. But nothing else except for the rattling happens. Pyros, so you're moving with Mervyn to the living room?
Does Zarud make any sort of sound when this whole thing happens?
Yeah, it's like, ah!
Then yeah, I think we'll... he'd want to check out...
A little bit manlier than that. Like, ah!
He'd want to try to see if he could figure out what's going on and help if someone's in trouble, so...
Alright, so both of you go in, and both of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
Hey. Bless ye.
Mervyn, welcome to the club.
To the fright zone.
Welcome to the Shadow.
Yeah.
No.
You are banished to the Shadow Realm, where you see Frid right there.
Oh my god!
Mervyn, stay calm.
Stay calm. Ah!
Todd with us in the Shadow Realm.
No. Actually, we're gonna say that Todd doesn't work. That's just easiest. Todd's back at the entrance.
Okay, fine. That's fine.
So I guess that would be the first time that we were actually in the same room when that happened.
Yep. So you just see sort of Mervyn just sort of disappear out of thin air. For Mervyn, it's just like you black out for a moment. You wake up, you open your eyes. Zarud, who you just saw over there, is no longer there. Pyros has disappeared. The creature is still right there by the window. That is now, well, it's not a window. It's a wall of blood, and you see Frid next to you.
Oh my god.
Frid, it's your turn. You are still in the room with the creature.
Two things actually. I forgot to ask last time. Does magic feel any different here?
What do you mean?
Well, in the well-looking house, magic seems not to be working. Does magic seem to be working in this house?
No.
Okay. And secondly, I'd like to reach into my bag and check if I still have that comb.
Yep.
Okay. Then I want to go into the courtyard.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
And I will also
I
mentioned something to Mervyn beforehand.
Yeah. Instead of just like no words, just heads off.
Try and shout to me as I'm screaming.
I'm going to look for the key that the note mentioned. Zarude touched the window and went back to the fancy house. That creature there didn't seem to be interested in me, and it appears to be. I don't know. It's not. It looked at me and then looked away. I'm not sure if it's going to do anything to us here. And yeah, then I ran into the courtyard.
Zarude, you are freaked out in the room. In the good place, but it's not a good place, but the less bad place.
Yeah. So what I am going to do is the rattling chick still here?
Yeah, the bones are there,
Yeah,
right next to you, and they are looking scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Pyros and be like, get the fuck out of here, and we're gonna run this way. Boop.
All right. Mervyn.
I panic and try and cast Firebolt at it.
You cannot.
Just go. "Ah!" And then since it doesn't work, I run to Fred's side.
All right.
And I guess help him look for the key.
Well, that's next time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Now Pyros is alone with the creature in the room before your turn. The creature looks at you and does the same thing where it just sort of flies through you. And wisdom saving throw, please. Oh.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Cyrus has nerves of steel.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Well, yeah, I'll follow Zerud into the other room.
Frid.
I'm going to search for the key.
Yep, you're still here, by the way, the creature in the room next to you. Investigation check.
Investigation. Would Mervyn be able to provide the help action, or is that?
Oh,
not?
yeah.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, I will.
That'll use up Mervyn's turn as well, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I should have been helping you.
Well helped.
Yeah, my investigation's +4.
You're in shock, so you know I'm not the
Yeah.
best at this in the first place. We're just making the best of it.
Yeah, I'm like by the edge of this door, like kind of trying to peek around, see if the monster's still there, and then trying to stay out of sight.
So you look through the courtyard. It's just a small one with like a little bit of a small garden there. You don't really see anything that, like, you look, you see a stone, you lift it up, see if there's a key. Nothing. You don't really see anything where there could be a key hidden here, unless it was like buried under the flowers or something like that. Yeah, otherwise the courtyard pretty empty, nothing really out of the ordinary. Only thing you notice is that there's windows on the second floor overlooking the courtyard. They are on like the left and right side of the courtyard. So the other sides than the doors. Zarud.
As the bone rattling's chasing us.
Maybe. It is in the next room. It has not moved yet.
Cool. I see Pyros and someone else, probably Merv, already went to this room, so we're gonna go into the next room. Because I am not gonna be near that thing, and yeah. That's up, Pyros. Come on.
Mervin.
I used my turn providing the help.
Oh,
action.
true. Thank you. Okay, then it is the creature's turn, and you so Pyros and Zarud, you no longer hear the rattling. You hear it go away.
Okay.
Go away from you. And instead, the creature enters the courtyard. So you are now in this... Actually, hold on. I forgot when I described the courtyard that you're in the bad place. Imagine what I said just then about the courtyard, but just make it bad. There's blood. it's like the flowers are all dead. Everything is just dead. It's just terrible. Actually, if you look up into the sky, you don't see the sky. You see that dark swirling mist.
So it's just a poorly maintained garden. Got it,
right. Pyros. The rattling has gone. You hear it like leaving, like.
So I'll move into the same room as Rude and basically just say, it sounds like the creature went a different direction, but based on what we know, it might be a good idea to try to stick near windows if we think we hear it coming again.
I realize I'll mark it out here as well on the good place, the window that's gone bad.
It's bad on both tiers.
No, it's not bad on the good side. It's normal on the good side, but just so you remember.
Oh, okay.
Because yes, it. I could.
Necessarily, or...
That's fine.
Well, no, but you as players probably know that that you can't use that window anymore to do that. So I'm just letting you know about it. Okay. Then it is Zarud.
Is it my turn already again? Cool.
Wait. Frid, you didn't do anything. Yes, it was Frid's turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
Because it has flesh, does it have ears?
It doesn't have flesh, no.
Oh, no.
It's bones.
Oh, just in this one, in the horrible world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just more bones.
The pipes of haunting won't work anyways.
It is bleeding.
That's not.
Okay.
It is bleeding, but it has no flesh. You are in a room.
Yeah.
Or in the courtyard with a terrible creature that has just arrived there. So I don't think there's much to consider.
Okay.
Either attack it or run.
Yeah. Let's go for an attack. Let's use the breath attack. Okay. So, what level are we? We are 10. Apparently. So that means 3d6 and half as much on a fail DC. Fail, yeah. I'll just put it in chat. That's going to save us a lot of effort, isn't it? So the creature needs to make a dexterity saving throw equal to 8 plus 3.
So you use your breath on it, and it's the breath attack works normally. You shoot out your magical beam of death, but the creature doesn't react in any way. The attack just sort of goes through it.
Yeah, we are not in a good position to fight that.
Zarud, it is your turn.
Wish Todd was here.
All right, Pyros, what's our plan here?
You are muted.
You're muted.
Pyros' voice was lost.
He's so shocked and afraid that.
There we go. Well, we still do need to find the stairs, but it'd probably be. I also want to know what happened to everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're in the other. So when they disappear, they go to this other place that's bloodied and scary and horrible. The place is a mess and it's just bad. But if you go there, just touch one of the windows and you'll come back here. It's what happened to me.
Okay.
So either they're already back here, they're trying to find a window, or they're doing something incredibly stupid. Hopefully they're doing something smart.
Or they are already dead.
Blast at the thing.
Yeah, or they could be dead, but well, that means we can split the reward in a better way between the two of us. But I want to get out of here and find the source of this thing and smash it with my hammer. So I think we should go through this door to our right, left, the east, and figure out what's upstairs.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go. I'm gonna wait for Pyros' turn, so we can go together as buddies, because we're now in the new buddies. Because my buddy's dead or an idiot.
Yeah. Going back into the buddy system after you abandoned it after like 5 minutes of doing it.
Right. It just takes a brush with death and something horribly scary to.
Yeah.
This may also be a bad time to ask. Did any of us ever try to open the door again to get out?
Yeah. Okay. Last week we did. Yeah.
Okay.
Mervin.
I have, if the breath weapon didn't work, I guess I'm gonna attempt. Does it look menacing? Does it look like it wants to attack us?
Does it look menacing? Have you heard what I've described it as?
Yes, I know. It's very scary, but is it sort of just kind of meandering around, or is it like?
No, it has come here and it's looking at you. It is a threat. You are in the presence of a clear threat.
Got it. Okay. So, given that
I need to
it did not work, I'm going to grab Fred's hand, and we are going to run as a pair. And I know technically we won't run until it's Fred's turn. Into
not the way it came, because it's between us and that door, probably.
Yeah, I was trying to decide between here and here. So we're going to go. Right.
There is no door.
Down.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. There isn't. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Then this way is the only way we can go. So. Yeah.
I'll reveal those places on this side as well, even though they haven't necessarily been seen by you. But okay. All right. So the creature, now looking at Frid and Mervin holding hands, is it is going to it is going to go for.
I can't
This is
prepare
one of
to
those-
move and
This is-
also take the dodge action, can I?
No. This is one of those roll a 1d2 things. It's going to attack Frid, and a dodge action would not really help you. I'm going to ask for a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, the -1 on the wisdom saving rolls really not the right session for to have wisdom be my dump stat.
Let's see. 14. Okay. Let's see. You take 21 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Now, see, the smart thing would have been if we were all carrying one potion of healing. Because we have 5 of them.
Pyros.
Alright, so go ahead and move into this little room on our right here.
All right. You find yourself in another one of those, pretty much the same kind of a room, a gallery room with more displays.
Can you reveal it for us? Thanks. All right, cool.
Well,
So-
if the house is mirrored, then the stairs are probably down in the corner.
That's what I was thinking. So we should work our way down there. All right, it's our turn. Oh, it's...
Frid?
And now I'm gonna wait my turn for Pyros again. So we can move together.
Yeah. Frid, you both run down then?
Yes, we go down to this room here.
If we are sprinting, can we move 2 rooms?
Nope.
No? Okay.
You may have noticed that the creature took 2 turns to, like, it took 1 turn to get to you, and then
Yeah,
it
we
had to
can-
wait to attack.
Yeah.
We
you're
can
right.
So-
just run around in
so yeah.
circles.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. Okay, the root waits. Mervyn.
We are going to run into the corridor and then turn to get to the window over here. And then I guess I'll use one of the windows in the staircase room, and then Fred will use that one.
The creature follows Frid and Mervyn. The root and Pyros don't hear the rattling anywhere. Pyros.
Alright, move down to the southern door, which I'm guessing is the next corridor.
Yep. You find a corridor. Frid and Mervyn, you're moving out.
There.
Still holding hands. Just running.
Zarud.
Yep, same thing. Waiting.
Okay.
Because we're in this room down here.
And Mervyn, are you waiting?
Yeah.
You can go on your own, and then I'll just follow. Because it makes more sense, because then you can actually get to the second window. About the thing being there.
Okay.
I realize the windows aren't marked on this map, so I'll just mention that you are in a room with a window right now.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
right. Oh, right. Okay, I guess I can take this one, and you can take the corridor one?
yeah. No, wait, what?
You can take this one, and I can take this one. Or do you want to do the original thing right?
I mean, in all perfect honesty, I don't think going to a window is the right play right now.
Right. You wanna get the key.
That, and also, if it's, I mean, I'm not sure if this is metagaming to a degree, but if it's following us one room behind, we could just run round in a circle continuously, and then the other person is free to do other stuff, and then the monster isn't doing anything if it's not caught up to us.
So you want one of us? So you want one of us
I'm
to
happy to
distract
just
it.
run around in circles, distracting it if it's willing to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't want to do that.
Okay. Then stick to the room.
And maybe you go
directly
through...
outside the corridor, so I can hear you. Oh no, because these corridors.
I mean, it might be worth you going to the other, back to the knife place and explaining that to the others.
And leave you here?
I can always just touch a window.
This is becoming a bit of a long conversation to have while you're running away, running for your life from a bone creature.
We are leaving, and then Zarud's will smash the door to get to the courtyard.
Sure.
Okay, you're leaving. I don't. Yeah, I'm not leaving you here, and I'm not letting you run and distract it while I frantically look through the courtyard. Okay, I will move into this room.
Okay. The creature follows in and it's with Frid now in the corridor. Pyros.
So now I have to figure out if... Obviously, I've noticed it's symmetrical. Would Pyros know it's symmetrical? Probably not. So he's going to go ahead and try this door directly to our south here.
Alright. You find... This is going to surprise you.
Oh, okay.
You find...
I knew it.
a little corridor.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. And Zarud went in there as well.
Yep.
Then it's Frid.
I just thought of something kind of important. I'm going to call out to Mervyn. I need to check if the journal is here in this one too. I'll touch the window in the dining room.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, I didn't realise that. So I'm going to go to that room because it's kind of important.
This is Walter Rich's tower all over again.
You get to the dining room, which is even worse than before. It's horrible. It's terrible. There's the food on the table is just like rotting. There's weird flies around it, but they are not flies. They are something else. And yeah, it's just a horrible looking place. You don't see no books in here.
No books.
No. Zarud.
Yep, I'm just gonna be waiting my turn, sticking with Pyros. We're gonna be working our way up together.
Okay. Mervyn.
I touched the window.
All right. You are out of the terrible place, and you are in the decently fine place. Let me move you over. Now, again, reminding you about the kind of perception range, you don't currently have any sort of idea of where the others would be, as you only hear one door away from you. But you do hear that the bone rattling is still up there in the corridor right next to you, up north.
Okay, then I'm going to run into this room because the last time I saw them, they were up in the.
Your action was already to
right.
touch the window.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah, that's it. All right. The creature follows Frid over into the dining room. And it's Pyros' turn.
Okay, so go ahead and move into this attached room, which is where I started. That's the first door that we opened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A little poetic.
Frid.
I'm gonna move into the kitchen.
Okay. Again, you are being chased by
Yeah, but it's gonna be in the
creature.
other place as well. So regardless, I'm being chased.
You're gonna continue distracting.
You're also like you're in a really, really, really horrible place with this horrible sound, horrible smell. It's like in every way like disgusting and the place that I can't believe that anyone would choose to stay in for any reason if they have a way out. So I'm not really sure if I understand. Like,
Sure.
you, it's your call, of course, but like, I don't understand why would Frid stay in here and just like try to run away from this creature, which seems to have like more.
Well, window takes an action, and it'll catch up to you.
Yeah, I'll touch the window and then end up here again, probably very shortly.
All right. You. Hold on. I need to also mark out the windows. That one's down, and this one's down. So you end up back in the dining room in the better place. That one's out. That one's out. And why are you not visible? Oh, because you're not visible. And the creature, as you sort of wake up again, the creature is not there.
Oh,
Interesting.
that goes against what would logically happen in my mind, but hey, it's not here.
I
that's a
mean,
good thing.
does this place work by logic?
Well,
Zarud.
Yep, we're waiting for backs.
All right, Mervin.
I run into this room, screaming for my friends.
They can hear you and you can hear them.
Great.
Well, there's one of them.
Red!
Pyros.
Pyros!
Well, in that case, I guess we can wait for Mervin to catch up. So while we're here, I know I didn't get a good look at this room before, so just see if there's any keys or anything that stands out like that.
Yep. Investigation, please.
Not great.
You don't find any keys or anything else that would seem out of place here. Frid.
I'm gonna move down into the corridor.
Okay. Zarud.
All right, I'm going in. Yell at Merv, hurry up! Like, go in here.
No, we need to go to the courtyard first before we go upstairs.
You
Do you
find the
still
key first?
do you still rush upstairs?
Hold on. We gotta find the key first, Merv.
The key's upstairs?
Well, do you have the key?
No, I'm confused. Where is the key?
We gotta go find it.
So do you just rush to the stairs then?
No, I don't understand. What did the note say? I want to read it again.
He said there's a key. It fits, but it wasn't turned. So the courtyard key even fits in that lock, but the door just seems to be completely jammed. No way in, no solution.
There's a door upstairs that the courtyard key will fit.
There should be. We're looking for a key, and we're banking on it being upstairs.
We're looking for a key that opens the courtyard, but it will also open the door upstairs.
No. We don't know about any upstairs doors. We have yet to be upstairs. There is a key that we think is upstairs, like the physical key is upstairs.
Right.
That will open the door to the courtyard. Because the note says there's a key that can open the door to the courtyard, but it just doesn't. It seems the door is jammed. So we need to find the key and then figure out things from there. Or a key that goes to the basement. We got to find a key to something here. Like there's no other solution than finding a key.
Okay. Well, if you think the key's upstairs, then yeah. But Fred.
What about Fred?
I don't know if Fred got out.
Fred's dead.
Ah. Well, we can't just do nothing.
All right. So what is Zaru doing?
I'm saying all this. He's going to the stairs.
Okay. You find
thinks of the stairs. I should specify.
the stairs.
yeah. I was like, I don't know it's the stairs, but process elimination tells me that is the stairs. So.
Yeah, and so the second floor, you may guess, is on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find your stairs over there as well. Mervin.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Mervin's panicking.
I am panicking. My friend is in the other direction, and that's assuming that he made it out, and we still think that it. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go back because I just want to know that Fred's there.
Mm-hmm.
I go here shouting for Fred.
Yep, you hear each other.
Fred!
I do love this spread. I love the situation. You're all in different rooms.
I'm sorry.
Pyros.
All right. Well, I guess at the very least, I would have heard Mervin yelling, going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and fall after Zarud.
Okay.
Smart plan.
Fred.
I'm going to go into the room that I heard Mervin from, and then I'm going to say, have you... First of all, I'm going to say the creature doesn't seem to have followed. It's not here anymore.
I don't know if I love that or hate that. Could be anywhere.
Where are the others? Have you met them?
They went upstairs. They just went upstairs.
And I suppose we go up there as well. Share
Yeah.
our information.
Take your hand and we I'm so scared. And we keep on moving on my neck. I guess
On Fred's next turn.
Yeah, on Fred's next turn, yeah.
Yeah. Zarud.
Yep, I'm gonna wait my turn so Pyros and I can go in the next room together.
Okay. Pyros.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and in the next door there.
All right. You find a room which has some seating, some musical instruments. There's a fancy harp, for example, over there. A fancy grand piano. A music room.
Where's Fred at? Where's our boss?
Dead.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Fred and Mervin.
We'll spread his ashes in this room.
We move to where we think the... Well, Mervin has said that the others are going for upstairs, so bottom corner.
Yep. And Zarud.
Once again, waiting my turn for Pyros.
All right. Mervin is waiting for Fred.
Yes.
And Pyrus.
Well, we haven't heard the rattling for a while. Do we want to try and see if they can catch up to us? Zarud?
What was your question?
We haven't heard any of the rattling in a while. Do we want to see if we can wait for them to catch up to us?
Yeah, I agree. Let's wait.
All right. I guess I'll just try to check out this room and maybe play a couple notes on the piano, see what happens there.
Okay. It can be a part of your investigation to
Okay.
to touch the
Hey.
piano. Yeah, you go through the room. You don't see that there's anything particularly wrong about anything. You try, except that when you do try to play the piano, even though it looks to be like in perfect condition, you like press down on it and it doesn't seem to be playing anything.
I wonder if the keys got disconnected.
And actually, like you would obviously like to check a few of others as well. Some of them play a little bit off key. Yeah, some of them don't work. It doesn't seem like there's, a particular reason for it.
Okay.
And then Frid.
We move to the next room.
Okay. Does Zarud do anything special?
Yes, he is going to also examine the room himself. And so more specifically, he's going to go to the stringed instruments specifically and see if their strings feel and sound just as good as they appear to look.
Mm-hmm.
As my character sheet takes an hour and a half to load.
They don't seem to be working quite as they're supposed to. You try playing the harp, like all the strings, they feel right, but they just don't. Some of them don't like play a sound, and the rest are completely out of tune.
Yep.
Mervin.
I wait.
Okay, holding hands with Frid.
Mm-hmm.
Pyros. Waiting.
Yeah.
Alright, Frid and Mervin go up the stairs. Zarud waiting.
Yep.
And Frid and they are over there now. You are all in the music room together.
Yay.
Frid, you didn't die.
No, but I'm definitely a lot worse for wear. The creature, it flew through me or attacked me, and
I did the same thing to me. It was not a good.
did it hurt?
Yeah. No,
for Frid,
me. No.
For Frid, it didn't fly through you. It so it basically came at you and just sort of kind of just pointed at you and you felt bad.
Okay, I explained
So
that
it's different. Yeah.
it
Oh, it
didn't
flew
fly
through
through me, but it did leave quite a painful scratch. I probably
did
couldn't take more than 4 of those in total.
Oh, okay. Well, I could probably
So
take at least 12.
So
Well,
it
I
can
don't know
only
about that.
it can only hurt us in the scary place.
We do not know that.
Frid, do you want to volunteer and test it out some more?
You see, it's not very nice over there, I'll be honest.
Oh, I didn't like it. That's why I left. Why didn't you come back sooner? I told you to touch the window.
Well, I wanted to find the key. I thought it might be there, but I couldn't see it. But
No, I think it's up here somewhere. Well, we heard the footsteps.
perhaps. But I also I wanted to keep it distracted, you know, so that you guys could find a way out of this hellhole.
Well, it's a very noble sacrifice an idiot would do.
Well, it didn't seem to. It just vanished when I came back to this place.
Well, so long as we stay safe and calm, it shouldn't bother us again for right now. As says the letter.
Yeah. Some things of note. Some objects from aren't in there that are here, like the journal from Matthew. That wasn't in the dining room. And it just wasn't there.
Well, yeah, because you have it.
Yes, but
So why
some
would it be there
things-
if you have it?
some things clearly I've got to relate to it. It was like the chairs were all strewn around. They were the same chairs, but thrown around the room.
Well,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm not much of an expert on magic. I prefer to smash things. But if I were to guess something, I think we were in an illusionary world created by a madman, and that other world is the actual real world. But we're stuck here in the fake real world.
Well, I
And
haven't
that's the
seen
real
that
fake
one
one.
yet, but from what you're describing, I think I like this one better.
Oh no, yeah, this one's way better. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, look, pulls that bottle of wine. We got wine here. I don't think there's wine in the other one.
one thing of note is the other one. We probably couldn't run away like that through there because there's just darkness all around the outside of the building.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Like I said, I was in the courtyard. I looked up and there was just blackness everywhere, and out also all the windows.
Oh, you were in the courtyard in the other world.
Yes, and where I was looking for the key. And another thing that you probably wouldn't know is the window that you touched to come back. It went all bloodied and ruined. And
Oh, what?
frankly,
Why would it do that?
I don't know, but I'm guessing that we can only use each window once.
That's good to know.
And then I'll say which ones that we've used so that we're all aware of where you can safely get to a window to get to the nice
Outstanding.
house.
Cool. All right. All right. Well, I'm ready to move on and get the fuck out of here. I don't know about you guys.
We may as well continue, yes. If you're able to get into the courtyard in the other world, I wonder if that means that's how we're going to have to get through that other door in the basement.
That's what I was thinking, yes. But it would be a bit... it didn't seem like an ideal option to go down into the basement without any windows there.
Yeah.
and-
There's no windows in the basement.
No, I mean, it seemed just about as fast as us. So if we keep moving, it shouldn't be able to catch up. So if you were to just run laps around the house, as horrible as it would be, you could probably not die. But of course, that should really only be a last-ditch effort. But if we do end up back there, then it might be useful for someone to try and look in the basement.
Now, in this place, the nice place, have we tried smashing one of the windows to try and get out?
I mean, smashing one of the things that lets us come back to this world. That seems like a
How about
bad
we try
idea.
smashing one of the ones that's already been
Well, we
smashed?
could try
then?
that. Yeah, but I'm not going to go back to the other world to do that.
No. In this world,
No, I meant right now.
Oh, so
like-
they on both worlds they get blackened, darkened.
we
out.
don't
No,
know.
no. What I meant was if our goal is to get out of the house, and the doors are nice and sturdy, then maybe on the first floor we could just smash a window.
That's a little
and
bit me
get
talking as a player at this point. I don't think that's gonna work.
in. Okay.
I don't think we
Yeah.
can smash a window again. It's just me talking as a player. I know in character, yeah, it's kind of a good idea, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think Doom's gonna let that happen. Right? That seems a little bit of a cop out.
I mean, it will be the first time you haven't like tried a door.
I mean, why wouldn't the other person who was stuck here try breaking the windows? Who's dead now?
Well, it was more like he refused to leave the house. It was weird. Like,
Fair. All right. Well, let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
As you are conversing here in the music room, you do hear a sound from elsewhere in the house, and though, like you first hear a sound, and then you hear another sound, and you don't instantly like connect what those sounds are, but then with the second sound, you realize that what you just heard was the first floor main door, the entrance, being opened and shutting close again.
Oh my god. Someone just came in.
Or left.
Yeah, somebody just like, I'm gonna go get some milk.
The ghost left.
There is a window right here. We can probably look out the window and see if we can spot anyone.
Yeah. You can look out, and you don't see anyone right there.
Is anyone's like cart there? Fluffy have a friend.
No cars or anything.
Maybe it's a scout from those werewolf hunters earlier.
Nice, they're stuck here with us.
Anyways, it is Zarude's turn.
Yeah, Zarude's gonna open the door.
All right, just running in.
I'm not running. I'm briskly walking.
Yeah. Hold on. That did the opposite thing. I just shadowed you. There we go. Reveal. You find yourself in another gallery kind of place, though this one has paintings in it rather than the other stuff. The paintings don't look very good. They seem to be made by an amateur. Yep, somebody who's not very good.
Well, these look like shit.
Hey
guys, come here. Look at the shitty art
around the room.
Mervin.
I wait for other people before I want to move into the next room as a group.
Okay. Paros.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and move in.
Yep. Does Mervin move now, or do you move with Fred?
I move with Fred.
Okay.
Whoa,
Fred?
Why not?
Are you jumping out of the window or moving into the room?
Downstairs we go. I'll go into the room. So,
All right. Zarude.
I'm going to wait for one of my friends to join me as I go to the left door.
All right. Mervin.
Let's see. If I wait, then we all move on Fred's turn.
Alright, cool.
Right?
Or are we just gonna all move? Yeah, okay, cool.
Wait.
Okay.
Are you all going to move as one group?
Shh. This is the only time it's ever gonna happen, dude. Don't count your chickens yet.
Pyros, are you waiting or are you going?
Sure, I'll go along with that plan.
Okay. Wow.
What if that was the key to getting out of here? We all had to move into a room together to heal up here.
Yeah. Boom, you're out. It was a great
Power of
test by the DM.
friendship was the key all along.
Yeah.
Power of friendship.
Fred,
So,
do you go?
so 3 of them are going that direction, and there's another door.
Don't you do this, Fred.
Well, I think it's more efficient if we split up, but I'm not going to go by myself, so I will reluctantly go with the group.
Yay.
All right. That is very nice, because then I'm going to ask all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Thanks, Drew.
Great! Yay!
I'm going back to the Shadow Realm.
The one time you move in, you're in trouble.
I almost got another nat 20. I was going to ask what happens with 3 in a row.
You already had, like,
You ascend to the heavens.
Wisdom.
No, I think you did have 3 wisdom nat 20s in a row. No?
Just
No, not
2.
in a row. You had 3 in total, but
Yeah.
not in a row.
Yeah.
Which is still crazy.
So Fred, you are rattled by what you've seen here. Pyros is fine.
Oh, we reset back to 0 when we came back.
Fine. Yes.
2 of you did.
Mervin is fine. Zarude is banished to the Shadow Realm. Though, before you are, let me tell you why you are. So, you have entered a room belonging to a child. You can pretty right away tell that it's a child's bedroom. It's pretty fancy, really nice looking place. The only less nice thing about it is that in the bed, which is nice, fancy looking bed, nice bed, you see the corpse of a child, absolutely mutilated and like, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but like the body is opened up and it's like is bad. This body is not as fresh as the previous one. It's in fact it's not fresh at all. It's a long dead body, but still somewhat preserved. But yeah, that kind of is not fun for you. And indeed, Zarude gets vanished. Zarude, you find yourself in the same place. Let me reveal to you this area here and throw your token there as well. When I find your token, so you find it's the same thing but worse.
Yeah.
What you take note of though is that the child's body is still there.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
the exact same?
Yeah. Exact same.
Okay.
And it is Zarude's turn.
Yeah. Do I hear any rattling? And I don't have my token on the board yet. There we go. Now
No. None of you hear any. No, none of you hear. You hear ringing in your ears and a bad smell. It smells horrible. It's hot also. That's the thing.
I know what that feels like.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable. As you walk, your footsteps squish with the blood on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I am going to immediately. Well, I don't hear any bones rattling. So I'm like, okay. Play on the safe side. I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and touch the window right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then reappear.
Yep. You poof your way back.
Yep.
So you like blacked out for a moment. You just went for a window right away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay there. Fuck that shit.
The others basically just saw you teleport from like your previous
guys,
position to the window.
Confirming something. Yeah, the rattling is not on the other side either. I totally did that on purpose. Don't go over there. It's horrible. Pyros, you haven't gone yet. You should give it a try.
You should not.
I think I'm good.
It is Mervin's turn, and one thing I didn't mention that you do notice right away is that in the child's body, in like the cavity in the torso, you see a journal.
A journal?
Did I see the journal on the other side by any chance? Just want to know that real quick.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go, Fred. There's your answer on that.
Okay.
Anyone's got note? We can't cast spells. Damn it. Also, just use Mage Hand. No, we can't do that.
Is there a blanket in this room to cover the body?
There's a blanket under the body.
Okay. I go and I grab the journal, like, ew. And then I see if I can sort of like assuming it's like a full like bed cover, like sort of just like flip it up.
Yeah.
Cover the body as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because it's gross.
Do you want to read the journal?
Is it all sticky with blood?
Nah, it's fine. The journal itself seems to be fine.
Okay. Yes, I am gonna read the journal. I'm gonna read it silently and then oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave it open on a table, read it silently, and then decide if it's too creepy to tell the other people about. But I'm not gonna like have it on my person. So if oh no, I can't disappear. I'm all good. Never mind. I read it. I just read it. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead and read it to us.
Okay. June 1350. Father took me hunting. I quite enjoyed our time together out and about. The fresh air seemed to lift Father's spirits. The lack of wine must have helped also. Something strange happened today. I wanted to go see Mother's new grave in the basement, but I must have taken a wrong turn. By accident, I found a hidden doorway just at the base of the stairs down there. It must have been there from before the mausoleum was built. Oh no. Oh. To my amazement, I found within the room a boy not much younger than me. The boy did not, or perhaps could not speak, yet seemed keen to listen to me. I tried to inquire why he was down there, and behind a set of bars, too. Oh, this kid is very stupid. Oh no. I tried opening the door. No, why would you do that? But the metal seems quite strong and the lock quite unbreakable. I wonder where the key would be. I plan to go visit my friend more later. Oh. I do not think I should tell Father just yet. Why? No. If ever, I do like the idea of a friend just for me. Oh. From the body, how old would I say the child was?
Mervis editorial comments here. Yeah.
What age
I forget,
is appropriate to be this stupid?
No, the kid is like how did I not note this down? I counted it like 13, 15, somewhere around that.
What? Oh my god!
Well, you got to apply Middle Ages knowledge to this thing, so you know it's not going to be very smart.
By the way, I forgot to mention the story is inspired heavily by another story. I don't know if anyone knows it. It probably not. It's from a particular scary video game. But if you know it, then yeah, you know it. But yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Cool.
I
cool
thought
journal.
the kid would be like 6, like.
He can write really well for a 6-year-old.
That is true. That's fair. I just finding a child in the basement and not thinking, oh, my parents have kidnapped someone, or the fact that he doesn't speak isn't. Okay, it's fine.
Haros.
Well, I guess there's not much more left in this room to investigate, unless someone else wants to, do a biopsy or something. So I'll just head back into the previous room since we haven't heard any bones in a while.
Mm-hmm. Frid?
I'll ask what does the book say and read it because Mervyn didn't read it out loud. And I will say it says there's a room down in the basement. It might be important if we go check. Does anyone want to come with me and have a look?
I think we should check upstairs first.
Sure.
Yeah, I have a feeling he somehow managed to release it at some point, and that's why the ghost wreaked havoc. So
Yes, but it could have a clue down there.
it
but
could. You're
we
right.
can stay
but
upstairs.
let's try and find the key first.
And I will bag the book. So I've got both of them on me, both journals.
Mhm. They merge into one book.
Mm-hmm.
Convenient.
Nah. Nah. They are normal journals. Nothing magical about them, or is there? Zarud.
Yes.
Or rather, I would just ask, is anyone going to do anything else, or are you just going to move along as a group?
Move along as a group to the next room, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. In that case, we can just jump a few turns here. So you move up north, and you find yourself in a corridor. Nice. And assuming you move again as a group, which way? Or do you split up?
We can split up here, no?
I vote no to splitting up, but again, that's my vote. So.
Buddy system, I think it's okay.
More than likely.
If you know what, yeah, and I think we should do, the person who's player speaking, person who's like mid scared should go with a person who's not scared. You know, so there's no way you can both be
Whisked away.
whisked away at the same
Yeah,
time.
my luck is going to run out at some point.
Yeah.
And we can just go as we are. Mervyn and I will go right,
Yeah.
and you two will go left.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Okay, so Zarud's turn, we can assume Pyros is joining you, so you go left.
Mm-hmm.
You find a corridor.
Spooky.
Mervin's turn, we can assume Frid is following you already. You find a corridor.
Oh.
Pyros.
I say we go left, Pyros.
Yeah, I followed Zarud there.
All right. Frid.
I would be waiting for Mervyn to move into the thing because I moved with Mervyn on my previous
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah. All right, so Zarud's turn, so you move in. You find a bedroom. Unused. This one seems to be pretty nice, but less nice than the kids' room even. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like in use or having been in use. So you would guess that it's maybe a guest bedroom or something.
Okay.
Would fit a place like this. Melvin, so you move in to the next room, and what you find is a non-rectangular room. I know, amazing. You find a couple of things in this room. It's like a study. There's like a desk and a table and journaling stuff and so on and so on. You find the following things. You find a journal. You find a key. And you find a what's it called? It's like a dome, half dome, that is covered with a cloth. It's about the size of like a bit bigger than a hand. So it's covered, so you don't know what's under it, but
Like with a cloth?
yeah. So
Oh.
journal, key, and cloth, and that's your turn.
Okay.
Pyros.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just. I think I used that turn basically just to wait for Zuru to move, but yeah, they'll basically just wait to stay together again.
Oh, by the way, Mervyn and Frid, you have a magical knowledge of the door being locked over there. So,
Yes.
Frid.
I already used my movement to get into this room.
No, you didn't.
Did I? Because I was moving with Mervyn, who was already ahead of me.
Yeah, you were waiting. You waited,
Sure.
then Mervyn moved, so you moved along. So now it's your turn
Okay.
again.
In that case, I will pick up the journal and have a look through that.
All right. Which journal is it? I'm asking myself. It is this one. Nope. It is in fact 2. It is journal 2. I should not number these because then you know that there's a number. There's a number 1 somewhere as well. So this one is authored by a Roderick.
Right.
And Frid can give us a performance of this book
16th of
to the
June,
captivating audience of Mervyn.
1350 CE. I took Matthew hunting today. He seemed to like the travel, though I could see in his eyes he was not pleased to kill that deer. With more practice, his soft heart will harden. Know it. Family mausoleum has been completed in the basement. I've had Elmira's remains moved in there. There is also a place set for me when my days are over. I will be able to rest in eternity with my beloved. Though Matthew finds it a bit morbid, I did also prepare a place for him. He will learn to be thankful, as I've found it to be a dreary thing to dig your own grave. Sounds very pleasant. Well, I'm guessing Roderick is the father then of Matthew.
Yes. So too.
Zerud.
I'm assuming Pyros and I are. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll move to the next room. Pyros, where do we go? Up, north, or east?
It's probably a good idea to try to stay near windows for the time being, so we should
north.
probably start with the north.
All right, then we'll go up north then.
I thought for a moment that you would take a nap.
Well, I mean, that's later.
I haven't mentioned it, but I guess I'll mention it in case it's not clear. But you do have the express sense that it's not a good idea to take a rest in here.
Oh, well, what was our first clue?
Well, there goes my plans.
You find yourself in a washroom.
Nice.
There's a bathtub, a sink, all kind of old-timey looking again. But nothing else jumps out for you. Mervyn.
If Fred read the journal, then I am going to very carefully, with my pinky, poke the spear. See if it's hard or
You-
squishy.
poke it, and it feels like something hard.
Like glass or something? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I also carefully uncover it?
You can. Is Frid also like? Are you also like checking out with?
Well,
with
that
Mervyn
seems
or-
like a loaded question, but yes, I would be interested in what.
It indeed is. So.
Every booby trap in this house.
So give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh wow, what a surprise! I would get another save.
I guess you never know if it's a trap or a clue until you touch it.
Yeah, yeah. That is very true. Okay, Mervyn, you are rattled by what you find, and you're also rattled by the fact that Frid just disappears. So, Frid, you find yourself in the bad place. In under the under the thing, you find it is glass, and within it, you see actually it's not relevant what it is. So we'll just leave it at something really bad.
Okay.
Okay. I was thinking of the brain.
It's like it's
worse than
the
that?
souls of the damned or something.
Yeah, it's not relevant what it is. It's
cool.
just really bad. You don't want to look at it. You throw the cloth back on it. Looking at it again will probably incur another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. I wonder what happens. You deciding what the monster wants to do?
No, why would I do
not
that? Pyros. Why would I ever?
Let's see, because after, I guess right after me is Fred and Sir. Okay. I'll go ahead and just move into the next room.
Okay. It is a corridor. Frid, you are in again a bad place. Same description as everything else. Horrible. No journal there. No key. And the thing that you just looked at also isn't there.
Is the door that was locked in the nice place locked here?
Nope. No door.
So I can go in here or open it, whatever this place is.
Yep.
Let's do that.
You can
Unless
just
I
walk in.
force- it's blacked out, so I can't see it.
Yeah. So you find yourself in another irregular shaped room, which is, even with the blood covering everything, you can recognize this as a library. And you do also see that there's some windows in here.
Cool. That one going to the courtyard.
And the outer windows. Yeah. Zarud.
Yep. We came in here together. I'm going to open up the door to the right, the east here.
Actually, you didn't go together.
We didn't?
Pyros
Oh, I
just
thought I helped.
yeah,
Okay.
Pyros just ran
Now
off.
enter in here. So
Yeah.
in the corridor. All right, cool.
Mervyn, you're all alone.
Oh, no. If Fred had the key with him.
No, I did not.
You didn't? You didn't
Yeah,
pick
the
it
key
out?
is still on the table.
I did not pick it up.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Then I will pick up
So
the key.
perfect. Who cares about Fred? I got the key.
I mean, there's a window right there. I assume he's going to come back in just a moment. So
Yeah.
I unlock the door, the locked door.
The key does not fit.
What?
Not
Okay.
that door.
That's going to the basement one, probably.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I wait then. for Fred
Okay.
to come back.
Mervin, you hear a rattling of bones
Oh, no.
in the corridor where you came from. Pyros.
Alright, so it looks like the door to the south probably just leads to someplace we've already passed by, but whether that's actually a room or a corridor, we don't really know. But I'll go ahead and wait for Zaru to pick one this time.
All right. Fred, you are in the bloody library.
Did I hear the rattling at all, or no?
No. You don't hear any bad things. I mean, you hear bad things, but
Yeah.
not that bad thing.
Thing is a door. I can't tell that well. Is this a door up here?
No. There's no doors leading out of here. You just have the room. You have the one window looking over to the courtyard, and 3 windows looking out, and a bunch of bloody books, which you probably can't read because they are covered in blood, and overall just in bad shape.
Are there any books that aren't bloodied? Can I look around for any?
No, you don't see anything that's like out of place in that sense. This does not seem like a good place to stop and read.
Well, you'd never know. There might be something.
Yeah. But no. There's nothing like obviously useful here.
Okay. Using Fred's knowledge, what would I do? Yeah, let's not get killed.
You know it freaks Mervin out when you almost get killed.
I'm going to go touch this window over here in the far corner.
All right. You are zoop back in the
Oh yeah.
not bad place.
On the other side of the locked door.
Okay then. Haha. You stumbled into the solution.
See if the door only locks from one side.
If it's the study door that was blocked off in the with something behind the door, then that's great. But is that my turn, or will we come to that?
I mean, we can let you also open the door. It was just jammed, the door. If you want to just like unjam it, like there was a chair over there blocking it, so you can just do that. So now the door to the library is also open. Zarud, you pick.
Yeah. We are going to be going right.
Okay. You find
$1 million.
a bedroom. A fancy one.
Ooh.
And no bodies. No corpse here. But you do find a journal.
Yeah, give me that journal.
Next turn, Mervin.
Fred has opened the door.
Yep.
Oh, Fred, the scary thing. It's right around the corner. It's in the
Come
corridor.
in here. Hide.
Come in.
And I ran.
All right. You don't. Nobody hears rattling anyway.
Okay.
Pyros, you are in the bedroom. There's a journal. Nothing else sticks out in the room.
Well, I guess I can go ahead and take that journal and take a look at it.
All right. It is Roderick's journal number 1.
All right, go ahead and read this one out loud. 25th of March, 1348. What year is it now?
1432.
Okay. Is the anniversary of Elmira's death. 8 years ago, I awaited Matthew's brother. What had grown inside Elmira was no child, though, but a monster. A hideous beast that took my dear wife and the mother of my child away from us. I still remember the look on her face. Only through her eyes did I show mercy to that creature. Every day I question whether I should have. I know I will live to regret it. Matthew, who is 10 years now, has shown to be lacking in interest towards the manlier things in life. He seems to simply dream and want to make art. I humor him, though I wonder if I should simply be more strict with him. If he is to be my heir, he cannot continue down such frivolous paths. I do hope he grows out of it. Well, I suppose that answers the question for the child in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there is the only one that could actually hear me, but...
Huh. Interesting.
Cool. Oh yeah, by the way, Mervyn and Frid, from the courtyard window, you would also see to the other side, and you would see that it is another corridor, as you probably guessed. So Frid, you are in the library, and yeah, you're in the library. There's books.
There isn't by chance a desk with like a book out, like one that was being looked at most recently, or are they all in shelves, just in shelves?
Yeah, they're just shelved.
Okay, then.
But it's pretty well organized.
Then I'm going to skim through them, through the titles, see if there's anything that is of any potential significance to current situation, even slightly, from their heritage or anything more.
Give me an investigation check, and also, if you want a bonus, you can give me a range of letters. Like, in what area are you focusing on? It might be a bonus or penalty if you choose that. If you just go through them all, then it'll be just a straight roll.
Yeah, let's go with B and M.
Okay. B through M.
I mean, I was mainly thinking about those two letters specifically, but sure, let's go B through M.
That's what I kind of meant with a range of them. But yeah, you can roll your investigation.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, you were
yeah.
you were totally off. It was W, but you still ended up
It was spelled wrong.
With a crit. I'm
spelled
still I'm still gonna give it to you. Yeah, sure. Or actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm wrong. I'm the one who's wrong here. It is under O. Oops.
Wait, he's still not within his range.
Yeah, but it's near enough, you know.
Yeah. It's not completely wrong. You find the book on wraiths and woodworking, which you think seems relevant, and you start skimming through it, and you find a couple of passages that seem relevant to the matter at hand. Ah.
Mm,
Yeah.
of course. Why did I think of that?
Of course.
Could all make sense now.
So there's it details. It says like several ways exist to deal with a wraith that cannot be defeated through might of arm, and then it lists a bunch of them. You skip a lot of them because a lot of them kind of rely on stuff that you can't do, things that would require some outside aid. For example, an exorcist, a cleric of some kind, for example.
Darn, that one goes.
Yeah, things like that. So you kind of skip through those, but these seem like something you might maybe be able to do.
Okay. So, who do you think the wraith is? Do you think it's a
Wow.
little kid in the basement? I'm gonna stand next to Fred.
That or Matthew himself.
Yeah.
I feel like
Hmm.
part of me thinks he might have been some falling out with his father over the art, and maybe his art wasn't appreciated. But I don't think we have enough information as is. But I think it's fair to say that I was touched by the wraith, so there's a possibility I could communicate with it. But again, I'm not a massive fan of dying, which the book does imply might happen.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, we gotta tell the others, but we have to find a way to
Also-
get past it. It's on the other. It's between us and the exit.
Wait, it's
That's
what?
this room.
You didn't mention that.
It was in the corridor. I said, it was at the
I
door,
thought it
and I
was-
said,
Away from us. No, this is horrible. We're gonna die.
it was in the corridor that, out, and there's no other exit.
Wow. This is not great, is it? This
No,
situation?
it's not.
What it is Zarud's turn.
Zarud is going to go out in the hallway in his turn.
All right, and it's Mervin's turn. I'll mention something in case because it was something we were talking about. So you now have a window right next to you that has been used, and you don't necessarily need Zarud to try and break a window. If you wanted to try that, because
That is
I think
fair.
it sort of somehow just defaulted to we need the barbarian to do this. Like,
It's
Yeah,
a
you know what?
it's a safe bet.
yeah.
But then what? We jump out of a 2-story.
Well, we break this window.
I don't know. I'm just telling you that
You know what?
just so you realize
know
that.
what? Yeah. You know what? You're right. There's 3 windows in this room. Let's try and break one and see if we can get out.
All right.
What's spell damage from the second story, really?
Yeah.
I
I mean, it actually would
Fred
not be
took
bad.
20 damage from this thing. And part of me thinks like, oh, we could just
Like if you like hang from a window on the second floor and fall down, like you'll probably hurt yourself. But
let's see.
you don't need to be rolling anything. It doesn't work.
I throw something heavy at the window and it doesn't work.
Yeah, you try to. Are you like throwing a book at it or what?
You know what? Actually,
Or smash it with a chair or.
I try and like if there's a lamp or anything like.
Yeah.
heavy.
So yeah, you try to smash the window, but it just you like it sounds like it breaks, it sounds like it shatters, but it doesn't. It's just completely fine the next moment. It just
What were
somehow
you breaking?
the
I
one
guess
you
the
had
one you-
used.
The one, oh yeah, the one we had used is a good idea. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't work, unfortunately. So that's Mervin's turn. Haha. Got him. Now, I'm going to ask, how does everyone feel? We can continue on this because I think you're pretty close to the finish here. That we are at the end of the session's normal time, so it's up to you. Depending on how you do, it might be 50 minutes, 30 minutes.
I'm still good.
I can go longer. But I'm not sure how to deal with it.
Us near the ending. Me thinking this is going to take a whole nother session.
I know. I
I got about another hour at most.
It's 9 o'clock already. I know it's going to take us longer than we think it is.
Yeah.
And I have work tomorrow. So I'm going to say if we can call it quits
Yeah.
now, would be great.
This is a good stopping point, I think, anyways.
Sure. Yeah. You have found some journals. You can reread them and try to figure out if you can figure out the solution. Because I mean, you are like technically close if you know what to do. But yeah, you need to figure it out. And yeah.
That murder mystery didn't need to be 3 or 4 sections long. Yeah, that took that time. So I have no faith in
that. Yeah. I mean, there's still things to discover for sure. But that's it then for today. Thanks everybody for joining. Even though my beautiful map was destroyed, I think this worked out just fine. And yeah, it's been a little bit something different, but hopefully you've enjoyed, even though it's a little bit at times a little bit not great subject matter, but you know, spooky mansion with
interesting.
with spooky things and murderous wraith. Yeah. Next time you'll figure it out. Next time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Bye. All right. So, we are going to figure out how that ends next time then. Our intrepid group of adventurers is going to figure it out, I'm sure. Like I said, if they know what they're doing, they're like really close to it. If they need to think about it a little bit, they're still kind of close. But you know, there's something more to discover after the adventure next time. Which they will get a hint about very soon. So it all keeps going. Anyways, thanks everyone, and we're gonna be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy 14, and then on Tuesday, I haven't looked at the time yet, but on Tuesday we'll be doing Gamescom, and I'll post the schedule so we know all of that. But it's going to be Gamescom week next week, so there's going to be a lot of that, but also a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 where we can fit it. Next Sunday, D&D again. Bye.